How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream, boys. We got ourselves more 5v5 1v1 DUELS on the evening today for the region of EU, which actually had a hell of a lot of games last week. I want to see if that changes this week. Season 1 is in full swing. I want to see how that's all gonna go. Hopefully you guys all got your Warfront gear. Not Warfront. Bloody token gear? What is it called? There's like an actual vendor for it. Not Bloody Token vendor. It's, why am I drawing a blank? World PvP. Whatever's the name for the World PvP. God, it's not Warfront. War mode. War mode. God, I'm so dumb. War mode gear and Caucus gear and crafted a couple of items because they actually give you a lot of tokens to get your like epic crafted items. I got my neck. I got both rings done. I don't have to worry about accessories for the rest of the season. Next week is going to be a weapon, unless you already bought one with bloody tokens, which is not a bad choice if you're a one-handed class. Actually, some people have used their crafting stuff to just craft up two-handed immediately, which is like not a bad move, honestly. This week coming Dark Ranger changes? No, I wish, man. I wish. Apparently, it's going to be soon, based on like data mining. It should be sometime like in October. Maybe we don't know really. Like we know that in November is going to be when they're going to be doing the 20th anniversary event and everything. But yeah, up until then, you know, who knows, honestly. Use my conquest and other pieces this time around. Yeah, so apparently for the weapons, a lot of people are waiting for the quest. That means like, hey, I think the weapon thing was like on purpose so that, hey, if you are going to be trying to get yourself like fully crafted character or whatever, you shouldn't have to need a weapon. Do I have music in the background? Oh yeah, I totally have some music playing in the background. But yeah, I mean, I'm only getting one-handers on the rogue, right? So I could buy a one-hander now, get the other one-hander from a quest next week. So at least I'm getting a weapon now, so it's like a slight upgrade. There's a lot of world PvP out here, dude. On Argent Dawn, what is going on? Why? What do these guards do to you? What is happening? Let me get this out of here. Let me get this going again. Alrighty. We gotta... Why am I getting pelted with green? Making a group now. What's up, Flush? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, my guy. Krager! Gotovi! Krager's ready, boys! Let's go! I'm not even gonna make a group then. Flush, where you linking your group at? Where you putting your group at, my man? So we can let the boys... There it is! They're up, boys! Molten Core! Look it up! Get in the Molten Core, boys! What is that one Hearthstone card? Everyone, get in here! And like, it's perfect because this mob's are literally Molten Core. Okay. Ready? I need to get my Russian keyboard out. Russian keyboard. If you guys want to join, group is listed right now. Plush got one. Scoro. Here we go. Okay, ready, Scoro. Ready, Scoro. Ready, Scoro. Okay, my I told them R, like ready, R soon, right? But the R in English is like a different letter in Russian. It's just like flip, right? So you have the leg go to the right, Russian goes to the left, and it's for letter ya, which means I. It's literally just its own letter. But yeah, it's so it's just like ya skora. I'm soon. What does that mean? He's gonna be soon doing something? I don't know. But yeah, we got a group right now if y'all want to join in. Flush, Macon, he needs 2 more, and we're ready to go, boys. And we also find how to do the whole dual join thing and all that stuff. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. I like Warfronts as well. You know what? I feel like maybe they could bring back... I mean, Warfronts technically are still in the game, right? They're still in the game, technically. How many we got, Plush? We still need 2 more? Alright. Yeah, so if you guys want to join in, look up Plush in Molten Core. You got a group right now if y'all want to join in. Who is in that group right now, actually? Can I set up... I kind of want to set up just to see who's in here. Hold on. I'm going to sign up to see if I can maybe invite some homies from being here, just so we can get some groups up and running quickly. Yeah. I just want to peep. I just want to peep. Nobody signed up. Okay. Well, if you guys want to join me then. That'll work too. Let's see. Young Jay, let's go. Alright, one more. Uno más. Uno más, uno más, uno más, uno más. Virtual raid. Uno más. And we're good to go. Hopefully we won't have too many mages on one team, but like, we'll figure it out. Who else could I invite, man? Does Frostboss want to join in? Hey, Frost. Hey, Frost. Wanna join Duels? Got 1 spot available right now. Trying to see if we can get the man in. I think it'd be cool if they had Warfronts for M+ step rotation. Keep them consistently relevant, not technically there. I feel like Warfront should have been a PvP mode. Because it's like, Warfronts, it kind of has this like RTS type of feel, right? There's these constant mobs that are pushing. And if you add players in there, right? Let's say you had like 5 players and 5 players, or maybe 6 and 6, right? And add them as playable characters. I actually think maybe what if they took Plunderstorm, right, in the combat of Plunderstorm, and then added Warfront to maybe make like a mini MOBA, Dota type of like look to it, man. I think that would look pretty cool too. I feel like that could work pretty well as well. And also let me do this. Let me open up the chats over on the side here. Just because it's going to be much easier for me to manage everybody. Cobra, he's in Nuremberg Palace right now? Oh, whoa. Holy. Wait a second. Does Cloak want to join? Cloak doesn't have an 80. Hey Alex. Hey Alex. Wanna join 5v5 Duels? Got a spot, then we good to queue. Who else can I invite, man? Because Kragar is in. Keisuke? I don't remember if Keisuke joined these. Kadam? Does he want to join in? Hey Kadam. Kadam, wanna listen it? Because we need just 1 more and we're good to go, man. We'll see it one of us and we're set. That actually sounds like that will work in a way. Yeah, maybe. We need a good LA shaman, dude. We do need a good. You know what? I only know 1 good LA shaman. I don't know if he's on right now. He is on right now. Hey, Tasty. Wanna join Duels again? I wanna see. You did say you want one Ellie Shaman, so I'm gonna look, dude. Another one, not an Ellie, but another character I wanted to invite here. Another person I wanted to invite. Potentially Mikol. I don't know if I have him added. I probably do. I just don't know where. I have him added. I just don't remember where. But yeah, we need Unomas, boys, and we're good to go. Hey, brother, what's up, TK? Hey, to my man. Hope you're having a good one. But yeah, Unomas, and we're good. We just need one more. Rocat is already doing arenas. There he is, but there it is. What about, oh, he's doing delves. All right. I'm gonna let him do his thing. Hey, Psycho. Wanna join 5v5 Duels? I don't know if this man is doing queues or whatever. I'm gonna hit him up anyway. Try to see if I can get him joined or whatever. Может быть, будет его две группы, мы будем менять составы. Хорошо. Две группы. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, Cracker wants to just do 2 groups so we don't have like 3 groups doing like a weird shuffle or whatever. So we constantly playing. But he says like we should probably rotate people. Yo, Hassel, I'll get you in when we got a spot, my man. Yeah, how did that sound? Alright, Plush, I'm gonna make a lead. We're good. Okay, we ready. Me ready. Ready. And we'll keep it all down to only 2 groups, man. Alrighty? Каждый раунд меняет людей. Наша каждый две раунд может это плаш команда так и будет. Okay, well, what we'll do this is we'll swap out teams and switch things around every 2 rounds. How does that sound, Plush? So every 2 rounds, we'll just switch up some teams, swap some bodies in or whatever, right? Just get a bit of variety, man. Sounds good? Hopefully. Alrighty, we're ready. Spectator match. Kragar and Plush, 5 in the grand. We'll start off with a good old in the grand. Set things up. I'm gonna solo shuffle. After that, I'll be coming. Sure thing. Yeah, definitely get your souls, man. Get your 1600 minimum this week. Minimum. Or if you want to push, you continue pushing, but minimum 1600 just for the tier item, because that's a PvP item for free. And then get one with the most versatility, because I don't think our tier sets gonna be huge this season, because I feel like they're so generic and basic. I don't even know if people are really gonna run them in PvP specifically. You know what I mean? That's how it looked like it was gonna end up being over on the beta at the very least. It didn't seem like they were super impressive or anything like that. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. Definitely grab whatever gives you a free versa there. You know, it's a free item, right? Might as well, yeah. To what we're doing? Yeah, let's go, Pedro. Let's go, my man. Dude, I'm excited also. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 together with Duel, man, making a bit of a comeback. Look at that, man. Dude, this guy's gonna look great in that new Monk Tier 2 or 20th anniversary, not really Tier 2 set, but those things look so good. We got ourselves Goaris, gonna be first up. Undead Death Knight. It's kind of like she's so dead, he's super dead. You know what I mean? Extra dead. We got Kragar, we got ourselves Zekot, we got ourselves Chernokai, we got Kai. I guess we're gonna go with the name Kai, because I don't really know how to translate his name fully. Yo, I'm gonna be first up as a Frost Mage. The Frost Mage menaces, dude, from last week were just something. Silence out of Goaris, trying to get some CCO into Young, gonna go for immediate blink, but he's got Ultra, as well as pets chasing after him. Goaris, if he just lets those pets do a bit of damage, he's trying to see. Look at those pets, actually. Look at them. They're actually burning through shields. Little by little, they're burning through shields. You definitely want to control the riders as best as you can, because the amount of damage they do is significant enough. Young trying to see if he can shatter right through Goaris. Does enter, ignoring the stuns with an IBF, overlapping them together with Lichborn. That's a lot of defense, but still taking so much damage, having to burn a death back here really early on. Finally landing a proper stun onto Young, but his cooldowns at this point are kind of just gone. And he needs to find a way just to keep the pressure onto Young. If he's playing the dual wheel build, should be able to maintain a bit of pressure, especially if he goes for Frost Strikes. I know you want to Death Strike to recover a bit of health, but if you can Frost Strike, that could be huge. Into a root, Frost Bomb, Big Shadow Bros potentially, Meteor. Is that Meteor? I thought it was a Meteor. Never mind. Making stuff up in my head at this point. Goaris trying to keep the. Oh, there goes a Meteor. Do you have the contingency plan for the big old meteor, dude? Give it frost mages. Literally a big old meteor. I feel like it's just a little bit unfair. Glacial Spike pierces right through the main. He's barely alive. AMS going back up last second. Wait, is it actually tracking AMS properly now? No shot it's actually tracking AMS properly. There's going to be more spikes than other meteor avoiding it, but the shatter bonuses. He's got a little bit of dust strike. He's got a rider with him. Maybe the rider can go for AMS. That's where you really needed that rider random AMS. But Young taking the first one out of the picture with Duel Man. Charge him with a quick in cap. He needs to find a way to. He goes in for a leg sweep. He knows it's going to be a blink immediately. Backing up out of there with images. Just letting the images control and do damage to Young while he's staying super safe behind the pillow. Blink out of Young. He doesn't have an answer right now. If you knock him up, there goes the block. He knew that he was in a bit of a weird spot. He got 2 blocks to being a frost mage, so he could always swap in and out. It's perfectly fine. It's a-okay for now. But a Zuwen clawing at him, breath to follow. Got a ring of frost. Trinket available for duel. He's probably gonna want to use something. Yeah, he's gonna have to wait. That's still gonna be big shatter. That is still a trinket. Be immediate reversal, trying to reverse the frost bomb back at Young, and he was successful at it. Young tried to see if he can kite him around. Frozen orb needs to be using frozen orb to slow down Duel Man. Got him some massive shatters, hoping to get a karma out of the guy. If you could trade Iceblock for that karma, that'd be huge. But Duel Man backing up out of there. He has no more trinket. Knock up on beating up the elemental. Wait, he's got images attacking Young. Hold on a second. He was actually dying there. I didn't realize he still had images attacking Young. That's why he was like actually wailing on the elemental, because those images are just gonna keep wailing on Young. Don't they have the damage split where like everything, you and the images all do 45% of damage? So the images actually do majority of their damage. You heard that go down? Because I know that changes, so you no longer have a Serenity, full shatter bonus. Does Duel live this? He is an orc, so he's not going to sit that stun for too long, but that's still a lot of damage. Surviving and karma. Reversal. Young could go for a block. He's just trying to see if he can keep pelting at the guy as best as humanly possible. Soothing miss out for Duel as Young got himself a bit of that shifting power. Looking to get a recovery. Duel, I think he needs to charge him. He needs to find a way to force out the block out of Young. Immediately, man. Immediately. Monks are in such a good spot right now. The damage they can do is amazing. Mobility. Look at that Celestial Conduit. Look how much damage those images are doing. He doesn't even need to be there next to him. If only he could keep the Frost Elemental next to him, though. Then you could beat up the Frost Ele while the images are beating up Young, and there's just not a lot he can do about it. It is so good. That's his cooldowns, though. So the question is, does he charge? Young picking up some food, trying to see if he can recover a little bit. Still got a block, so it's got a block as well as full set of CDs. No trigger for Duel still. Missing the breath, which is not great. You need to land a Poly or a Ring of Frost. Try to go for a no kick. Actually, hold on a second. No kick. I think at some point he needs to get himself an interrupt. An interrupt on Arcane, or better yet, interrupt on Frost would be even better. Try to go for a knockback, doesn't quite go. There goes the roll. Fist of Fury to slow the guy down. Knocking him up in the air. There goes a blink. If you got yourself a leg sweep, I think he might die in a leg sweep. You got to reconnect. You has you out in the open. Can you leg him? You got a leg. You got to hit him with a leg. Ice block. Ice block. That is unfortunate. But your karma is coming back up right now. And now Young, I think, might be a little bit behind on cooldowns. Monks are so good at trading CDs, man. I guess other classes. As long as you have some in your back pocket, or if you're able to pop a defensive to force something out of the other guy, there's just not a lot they could do. Volley out for Young. Karma to follow, so you can't even respond. This is where Young just gotta find a way to mitigate the damage. Get him knocked up in the air. Knock back into Duel. But he can't separate. I think it's just over. He got images on him. Tried to blink around. Recovering as much health as possible. But shifting power is not going to be enough. Duel taking it with Shadowy Duel up next. The Rogue, I think, should be able to do a lot versus Duel Man. He is an orc. So he's not going to sit in stuns for long. Also, I don't know what this is. Why is he standing up on the mount while it's sapped? I don't understand why. That's a thing. That's literally this expansion's bug. You notice how there's every expansion comes with its own bugs? And that one is like not the worst bug in the world, but like, how? How did this happen? What is happening? Also, Shadowy Duel. Oh man, this is going to be the Rogue at its strongest right now with all that cooldown reduction from vanishes, the first dance, immediate combo points. All that is going to be gone, by the way, in the next patch. I don't even know what they're doing to sub. It's some wacky stuff. Immediate trick at a Duel. Try to see if we can reverse the damage on the Shadowy Duel. He's just perfectly fine taking the damage. Cheap shot. Trying to see if he can make some damage happen. That's going to be a bit of a diffuse. Trying to diffuse some of the magic damage from the Rogue. AoE down, but the knockup keeping him in the open. He used a vanish. He's out of vanishes. Hold on, if you can reconnect to him right now. He's out of vanishes. He's out of options. He got no melt, nothing. Duel needs to find a way to live. The next opener, he's picking up the eye, trying to be proactive with it. Duel back here. Shadowy has a backup out of there. Shadowy Duel versus Duel, man, dude. Who is Duel? It's gonna be the best. Into immediate disarm onto the rogue. You gotta control him. Big burst. Rogue's taking a lot of damage. Oh! He still might die. Images. Are those gonna be enough? He still died to images. Hold on a second. Oh my goodness. Into a clash, into a cheat death, onto touch of karma. Oh, no, the rogue. Gouge. This is a win chasing after this guy. There goes the Cloak of Shadows. Shadow stepping. Oh, this man is playing with fire. He just needs something. Oh, it's over. He didn't get cooldowns quick enough. Dance was coming back. I don't think he could have stunned them. I think he's still in DRs. I think he had to literally wait. There's nothing you could do. But Duel, man. Oh my goodness. Blush goes in for immediate burst and Duel backs up out of there, knowing the rogue is going to immediately hit him. He just felt it in his bones. Getting a shot as it's going to be Ring of Peace. Is it going to be another though? He needs one more stun. Another stun. Secret technique. Full burst. This is everything for the rogue right now. I think it's just over for Duel. Trinkets just to make sure that he gets the kill. Duel just goes in for a roll quick. Kick. Oh man, oh no, Blush! Okay, he got to reset, but he's still on the prowl. Dampening is slowly creeping up, by the way. 39% dampening. If you got a wound poison on top of it, that's a little bit even more healing. Duel had a trick coming up very, very soon. Oh, trying to reduce whatever shadow damage. Actually, huge reduction. Shadowy, or secret technique. A huge portion of secret technique is spirit shadow damage. So you reduce that by 66%, I think it is? Or is it 60? I'm pretty sure it used to be 66 at some point, wasn't it? Maybe 60 now. I don't even remember. For some reason, I want to say it was always a weird number. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Karma is back. Trinket is back. Blush has a vanish in case he needs to. Trinket immediately. And he got Fist of Fury. Oh, no, backing up out of the immediate evasion by the rogue. Celestial Conduit, as he's got a Karma. You can't reverse back. And he get out in the open. Clash him back in. He has no outs. Leg sweep, this is the opportunity. You got 2 seconds in order to make some damage happen. Knock up on the rogue so you can't go anywhere. Disarm so you can't even use his weapons. Cheat death. He got cloak. Cheap shot. Is this where the rogue turns around? Oh, it capped last second. Oh, he just needed one more global. Is it going to be enough? He's trying to catch a reset really quickly. Catches a re-stealth. Shadow step. Oh, but the kick comes out though. Hold on a second. Duel cleans up though. With Panda Boxer gonna be, oh, look at the Panda Boxer. Quick in cap, immediate burst. Oh, or not. Or not. He has to catch up with Duel. Duel with a quick port. Panda got it back over there. He's got full cooldowns already. That's gonna be him running out. Do you have Clash to pull him back in? He just on him the entire time. Fist of Fury into a disarm. He's Fist of Fury. I think stopped working at some point though. Big burst out of Panda. Trinkets into a leg sweep. Nothing you could do. Yeah, Panda was like, you know what? There's just no shot I can miss this opportunity here. Holy dude, Duel. Duel. With Kai gonna be up next. I'm a big fan of the Draenei Warlock. Big fan. The wings and everything, man. Look at that. I even kind of like the whole, like, the one eye fell, the other blinded. I feel like it tells a story, right? Adds a bit of the character. Full Tyrant. He's playing Demonology. If you can lock him down. Are you Diablo's Demonology, by the way? Because Diablo's Demonology are spooky. Or are you playing the Demon Within, the Soul Harvester? Might be Soul Harvester. Karma immediately for Panda is dropping down more pets. He's trying to create some space, trying to see if he can just back up out of there. Another knockdown by the Fel Lord, but the pets are still chasing after you. He got he's got the Felguard and his big brother over there. It's a quick Axos, Gloomhound. Apparently Gloomhound and Charhound both do same damage. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard that apparently they do literally same single target damage. It literally doesn't matter. He is playing the Demon Within. Calling Dreadsuckers with a wall. Banda, unless you can stop these pets right now, they're going to be the end of you. 56% dampening. Booping them out of the way. The dog is trying to charge back in. They got a big bite ready. More to call into a fear. As long as you keep the pets on him, he's keeping the pets on him. Gloomhound. Demon Bolts. Is that going to be enough? Just needs one more. Yeah, the little Demon Bolt at the end. And that's going to be what? What's your name? I have no idea. I have no idea. The priest. We'll call him the priest. Is he a Void Weaver? I can't even tell, dude. Mind Games, the Fury comes out, sniping that cast. Full Tyrant, Dress Stalkers are in. The Tyrant maybe can do a bit of damage here. Got himself a bit of burst too with the Demon Within though. That adds a little bit extra dot damage, instant damage. As long as he can get himself instant cast, he'll be fine. Prod, Jimur. I have no, yeah, it would be Proud. Oh, Proud. His name is Proud Jmur. I don't know what that is, but Proud. We can go with Proud. That could work well, actually. Proud works well. It's actually perfect letters to it too. Stun. Does he have Axe Toss? He doesn't have Axe Toss. Into a quick Axe Toss from the extra summon demon that does lock him out too. Proud may be in a bit of a hide spot. Got himself a silence, looking for a cast. Mind Spike. He doesn't have a good Mind Spike. Void Torrent don't run the corner. Might be enough. Hold on. He just needs to live. He just needs to live. Don't play it super heavy. Dropping down a couple of DPs, building up that damage a little by little. Does end up taking him. All he needed. Wait, which one of you is going next? Is it Zekon? It looks like it was a bit of confusion between Zekon and Kragar. I think maybe it's supposed to be Kragar, but Zekon charged out, dispersed immediately. Even Zekon backed up out of there. Even Zekon is just like, wait, hold on. Was I first? Were you first? Hey. Hold on a second. For Proud, he doesn't really have an opportunity to catch up and heal. That was a disperse, so he's kind of like in a bit of a rough spot right now. Does go for a quick stun into Zekon, and has a full weight. But it doesn't explode super far away. If he's out of the rift, when it explodes, no damage is done. A couple of cleave and strikes by the Pally taking him with Duel surviving. One of the toughest matchups I've ever seen. Let's get us another one going, boys. Yeah, uno más. I will shuffle the group a bit. Jaina Proudmore, but Proudmore. Really? It's supposed to be Jaina Proudmore. Okay, we'll go with the name Proud. I feel like I could do that pretty easily. I feel like that one I could work with. Yeah, alright. Plush as well as Kragar. Let me know when you're ready. Let me know you're still ready. Otherwise, we'll try to see if we can switch some teams around. After every 2 matches, I think we'll try to see if we can get some fresh blood. How did that sound? Ready? Beautiful. We'll go again, and then we'll switch up some groups, get some new names in. Plus, hook point, I guess. I'm so used to going hook point. The embellishments that add stats always the best because they're the ones Blizz can code right. Why? Are the other embellishments not working properly? Is that what happened? What happened? Did I miss something? Did I miss some kind of an event recently? I feel like I do. I feel like there's so much going on this expansion. I'm bound to miss something, right? I'm bound to miss something here and there. Capture Starlight literally never proxy PvP. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. All I know is there's the gem embellishment. There's the one with the crit that above certain health, Versa above certain health, which are kind of like, I guess. And then I guess there's a couple other embellishments here and there. Oh yeah, those are some meta gems too. This season in particular, that'd be fun. But yeah, I need to do a bit more research in that. Because all I knew is at the beginning of this expansion is embellishments are a lot weaker than they were in Dragonflight. So I was like, okay, I'll figure it out eventually because they're not as massive as they were. Which. Got ourselves a team duel man, or either team Kragar. Is he gonna be first up? Is my man get a chance to play? Oh, Goira is gonna be first up again versus Shadowy Duel. They're missing one over for the team 2, but hopefully they'll be able to load in here in just a moment. Goaris immediately hit with a gouge, get a shot. IBF to try to see if he can reverse the damage versus Rogue. Hit him with a quick sleet blind. Looking to stun him up. That's going to be Cloak. A shot is by the Rogue. Goaris mounted up with his charger, looking to get himself as much healing as possible. Immediately sacrificing the ghoul. Got himself a bit of that shielding. As the Rogue is just rotating every defensive invasion, you can't really strike him right now. Only certain abilities are going to be able to pass through that defensive. Cloak of Shadows also kind of limited on what you can do since you got so much frosty damage. Shrinking out of that stun. Maybe looking at a death pack here potentially very soon. Does go for the death pack, but this is an opportunity for Shadowy Duel. Just commit some damage, but he's out of cooldowns. He just got to spend. Are you just gonna get back in? Reset? I think if he just keeps the pressure rolling in, subtlety isn't great at sustained damage, but I think he might just be able to keep it going for a little longer. Possibly. Goar is he's kind of limited right now, man. Kinda. Wait. Oh. Hold on! Wait, that's Ryder! I didn't realize the Rogue was still in combat and the Ryder spawned off of the death in case. So perfect. But I think Goaris might still go down. Cheat death real quick. He's got AMS. Unless he can catch up to the rogue right now, man, it's gonna be rough. He's got a horse. It does give him movement speed, but he can't run faster than a rogue still. Death indicator slow him though. Hold on. He needs a stun. He needs a full blind stun and everything. Trinket available for the rogue. I don't really know. I don't really know. As a Death Knight, full gouge out of the rogue. Is that going to be dance? Cheap shot. Off of that though. Was that a shadow melt? That was a shadow melt committed. Blind. Get yourself a little bit extra health. If you can stun the rogue, maybe something can work here. Is the rogue trinketed? Vanish out of the rogue just to escape. He does get stunned either way though. Stunned again, and the riders are in. You just gotta somehow survive. Death strike every global. Death strike every global. AMS is available, but the rogue takes ya. Oh man, at that point, there's only so much you can do. Krager immediately leaping in, trying to make sure the rogue does not get a proper reset. I think he usually plays for double leaps, but you have to follow up a leap after a fresh leap. If you don't do it, I think you just gotta lose it. Does go for Zerkers as the sap comes out, but the rogue able to skulk out of there. Do you have another leap? Anything available? Nah, the rogue gets a scot-free reset. All you could do is play around the rogue's game at this point. It is a rogue's match right now. You have to wait and see what he does. Shadow Strike out of Shadowy Duel. Cheap shot to follow, building up a bit of damage. Got himself a Viscera or two. Shockwave right after, as Krager picking up a little bit of health. Shadowy Duel immediately with an evasion. Krager having to force to fear the guy. Does he have a stun to follow? He's DR'd though. He's DR'd. Even if he does go for like a Stormbolt or something. Gouge. No Zerkus for that one. Wait, hold on. Leap. Try to step it. Does he have a second leap? I don't think he runs second leap this time. I think he's kind of limited. He's got to use Avatar in hopes that maybe he'll catch up to the rogue, but no. Stormbolt on a blind. Trinket. Krager trying to see if he can build up some damage. Blind Storm. Shadowy Duel does not have an evasion for this one. He could cloak, but he doesn't have an evasion for that one. That's the Sepsis full burst out of the rogue. He's got Krager marked up. Should eventually be able to get a guaranteed critical strike with an eviscerate. That's going to be guaranteed crit if you got full points. Hold on. Krager is so low. He picked up a little bit of health. Shadowy Duel get him back in there. Krager looking to see if he can crush him. Shadowy Duel got himself no resets. Trinket last second. Zerkers charge around the corner. Big execute. Cloaker shadows out of the rogue. Leap into a Stormbolt. Isn't enough. It's not enough damage. He has literally 1 health. Literally 1 health. Cheap shot. Cheat death. Kidney. Hold on. He needs still 1 more big hit. Krager he needs something. Picked up a health. Oh my goodness. The man survived that one. Are you kidding me? And Proud gonna be up next. Immediately hits him with the Dark Ascension. Full void short. I don't think Krager escapes this. I don't think there's any way for Krager to escape it. He needs a heal and it's just a priest running at him. My God, that was so, that was so good. The Rogue versus Warrior Man. It's a classic. It's a classic match. I'm still sad that we don't have a 5th over Team 2. But after this, we'll probably just, we'll get some fresh new blood or for Team 2. And I'll explain to you guys exactly how we're going to do it or whatever. Like, there's an opportunity for that Proud, Panda, Shadow, all those guys can play again. We're just gonna relist the group, get some fresh blood, and then pick up some boys that already played so far, right? Just to make it fair or whatever. Stone onto Zekon as Proud, trying to see if he can establish a bit of control. It's really up to Zekon when he ends up burning Bubble or Bop. And Proud, while he's not burning either one of those, this is an opportunity for you to get so much damage as possible. He's got a big rift, but there's lots of damage. Silence Zekon on Bubble. He does go for a Bubble. Can you remove it? I don't think he has the talent to remove it. And that's going to be full regenerate for Zekon though. So at least Proud can go for a bit of self-healing himself. So he might be okay. Maybe he'll be alright. Zekon got plenty of damage. Even more of that Herald of the Sun Dawnlight. That dot does a lot of damage, by the way. If you're playing around Dawnlight, that dot does a significant bit of damage. Where it actually has skills with the mastery. Wait, what is going on with the rift? It just caught in the wall. Ah! Oh, there goes the rift. Proud threw a rift to the guy and it was just like, I like this wall part right here. I'm just gonna hang out here right now. How is Proud gonna be able to get a go here then? He's literally got robbed out of his burst. What is happening? Not as a true Kultira, and you shut your mouth. He did everything right. The walls, dude, the walls are against him, alright? Literally the walls. You can LOS it. You can LOS it, but like, I'd never seen it get caught in the wall like that. Usually it at least tries to like, get to the target. Wait, Blush is dotted. Is it gonna keep you out of stealth? It is gonna keep you out of stealth. Oh, he's got bandage bandages. You definitely gotta get bandages. Bandages are huge in PvP right now. Bandages are huge. If you can catch yourself a quick reset, a lot of combat, all that stuff, bandage up. Got a lot of health. Plush gonna go through a full rotation versus Zycon. Barely any health. He does get himself a little bit of healing, a little bit of the Dawnlight. He's got a hot on himself and a dot on a rogue and a line tethered to each other. So now he's just constantly dealing damage to that rogue as long as the tether exists. Sap dropping down a big consecration. Actually, can't even drop consecration normally. He's got to be through a Blade of Justice, right? That's kind of weird. Plus, not taking the most amount of damage. Cloaker shadows to follow with an evasion. He's got himself plenty of defense. As Zekon tried to see if he can stay on him with a shield of vengeance, looking to see if he can bait the rogue back out the open. Lay on hands. If you were there to quickly interrupt him, you would have been able to avoid the lay on hands. But for Zekon, that's a perfect opportunity to get a reset. He's got no more immunities, no more forbearance abilities. So he's kind of limited on what he can do as of this moment. Plus, right next to him, could go for a kick. Shadow Strike, Kid shot to follow. He's got himself full go into a flagellation. Everything is available. Is there going to be enough damage? No cheap shot right after. It's got a little bit of healing. Oh, yeah, it's over. It's over. Was the rogue got everything? It has got you in his sights and you don't have the necessary defenses or a trinket to get out of it. It's a rough one. It's a rough one. I was going to say, aside from missing a 5th over for Team 2, but that team is playing viciously, dude. They're trying to go for kills and they're trying to go for blood. They just got to get through Kai as well as Duel, and that'll be just fine, man. Kai picking up the eye, but I guess maybe delayed. But that's going to be next toss. More to coil, no more chicken for the rogue, at least for a few seconds, so maybe you can get something set up. If you can just keep the rogue behind the pillow, let the pets attack it the entire time, that'd be huge. Big tyrant, the rogue got to catch a reset. He has to vanish it. That's a lot of damage. Shadowy Duel, try to avoid these pets. Actually can avoid some of the pets, not all of them though. Drop it down to Fellord, the pets are back on the rogue. There goes Vanish. This is where you want to be away from the pets. If they get all the pets out, you want to make sure to not get hit by them because they're just all beefed up and ready to go. At the very least, the rogue can escape these pets with a Vanish, right? At the very least. Plus, does end up sitting back here. Cloak Shot is available. He doesn't have any outs. No, wait, no. I guess technically a Shadow Meld, if you Cloak Meld and get out of there, but still. What's up, Zach? What's up, my guy? Doing good? Oh, wait, whoa, hold on a second. Cherno. Oh, his name is Cherno, but Kai. What just happened? You just stunned him from around the corner and just guessed? There goes the axe toss. Could you send the pet? Oh, no, you should have sent the pet to the guy. Oh, no. Shadow Strike out of the rogue. Kid shot. You don't have an axe toss this time around. Oh, does the rogue have enough damage? No. Well, Kai does have a wall. Trinket board trying to get himself a bandage. It kind of broke really quickly. Maybe he was dotted. Maybe he just moved a little early. There goes the wall. There goes the dark pack. There goes everything. Gouge out of the road. While you can't interrupt the Warlock with a wall, you can still see him. And that gouge is perfect. And now he's trying to go for a kick. There goes. He got himself Gloomhound. He got himself the Tyrant. He got himself all the pets. Shadow Fury around the corner. You have a trinket, but you can't escape. These pets, once they're on you with the Gloomhound and everything, that's just passive damage. And he's got a couple of procs on you. Oh, no. Plus, you might be done for the count. Potentially. He needs an escape, but like being out with these pets is just over. Unless he just has to go right now. Unless he just lands a crit. He needs a crit right now. He technically has a blind coming back up very soon, but Kai got him off the open. Dotted, Mortal, pet beating you up. You got a little aim firing bolts at you. Shot to step into a blind, but the pet is literally on you like glue. Cheat death? I think it's over. Yeah. Bando Boxer. Last one left over for the team 2 to represent it and bring him victory. Bring the team home, my man. You just got to be very careful with Kai. Kai, you cannot overcommit cooldowns because you'll need those over for Duel. And you are throwing in a Zwen, Celestial Conduit, images. And Kai is just trying to see if he can whittle out your cooldowns, kite you out. There goes the big port. The axe toss to follow him. Does he have a Shadow Fury? Fear? Oh, no. You still have a Karma. You still might be okay. But that's a lot of pets getting sent at ya. Also, I noticed Kai throws out a Tyrant and then he gets the Demon Doggos. Don't you normally want to get Doggos and then maybe he needs it for resources? Who knows, right? Big axe toss. Panda maybe looking for a Karma here. Or not. Hold on. Panda's out in the open. He got a bit of healing. Trying to close the gap for a Karma. Ring of Peace. But he's out in the open. Get attacked by the pets. There goes the Karma. Kai, I don't know if you can do anything right now. He just got to live. This guy's got to live. I don't know if you can separate away from the guy. Maybe axe toss, fear. Panda trying to heal. Wait, Kai could just turn this around. Hold on a second. Panda racial. Panda's not in a great spot. Fear to follow. It's just over. It's just done. And Kai brings it back for a team. Let's go, dude. Demonology Warlocks. It's so sad that Demonology are not playing with a Diabolus because, like, I think it's cool thematically. But yeah, Dukaka Rogue deserves it. I don't know. Not all rogues are cocky. I think Shadowy, well, I don't know. They have a PM today. You know, they're not as young. They still might get a little cocky. They might still show off the PM a little bit. But yeah, I think we're fine for now. All right, need one. We reform your group. All right, we remake. So we're gonna do a bit of a reshuffle. Let's do this. I'm gonna make the group. You guys join it. Plush, join in. I need you to be lead, and we'll try to see if we can get some bodies. Keep it open for a couple of minutes, and then we'll go. Okay, I need. Okay, sec. Cool. I'm gonna let Krager know. Hey, my boys. Okay, yeah, Plush. That group is basically join my group. Join my group. We reform. We keep you lead. We keep you lead. Just getting fresh blood. What? Level 70. Appreciate ya. Yeah, Plush. We're just gonna reform that group. So bail out of the group and join mine. Trust the process. Got 5 now. Nope. We are remaking group for fresh blood. Join my group. Yeah, we're remaking it completely just for fresh blood. Because Krager is switching some bodies around on his end, so we're gonna be doing as well. But yeah, doing some now. Yes. Yeah, literally leave your group and just join mine. You'll be fine. Invite me? Yeah. So if you guys want to join Young, we'll get Young back in because he did get to play last match. But we're going for fresh blood. I'll give it like a minute and then we'll just like fill out the group. I just want to see if you can get some new faces. If you guys want to join, groups are listed right now under Molten Core. I'll give it a minute, maybe less than that, and then I'll just fill up with whoever we got. So everybody in T Plus, you guys could join back in. But we got Saya, who didn't get to play last time. I guess Jade didn't really get to play. We got Plush back in. And there was a Demon Hunter that was trying to join in earlier. You're more than welcome to join us, my man. You want to get a friend? Yeah, perfectly cool, man. If you go want to get some fresh blood, man, we'll get him back in. We'll give it a second. I won't be waiting too long, right? I won't be waiting too long. Goaris? We'll get Goaris back in. He got to play Shadowy Duel. We'll get you back right after this, okay? Next match, as soon as we got a spot, when I see you, we'll get you in. We'll do it like that. And you still lead. You still lead. Might you go after this fight? Perfect. That works out for me, man. Proud, we'll get you also in. We'll get you in my group as well. We'll get you with some Kragar. That works out for me, man. We ready. Cool. Are you lead? Promote to lead. We're good. And we'll get back in. Hook. We do Rook. Hook and Rook. Rook. I still remember that Pandaren fight in Siege of Wagamar? Like, second boss, I think it is. Where it's like 3 pandas. One is a priest, one is like a monk or a warrior, and one is like a rogue. And there's like, Rook, remember you, or whatever. Rook, fight, or something like that. Every time I hear the word Rook after playing Mopper, he makes in running that raid. A couple of times in Mythic. You just like, it just stays with you, right? I did this move, it's like, oh, he's kind of crazy. But no, it just like stays with you. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, no worries. I've seen it once in 15 to 20 games, 3 more games, not a single proc. I would just get rid of that embellishment. That's embezzlement. That's not an embellishment, that's called an embezzlement. Get your money back. What is that? What a bad what does it even do? What does it even do? Does it even do anything? Besides bring disappointment to your family? And your ancestors? Can't believe it. Switch. Got us as a bit of a switch up. We can still get Duel. We still got Krager. We got Zekam. But we got also Nas Meshka. Oh, I'm gonna have a hard time with your name. And Emmett. Emmett, I can do it. Emmett, that's an easy one. We got Boundless over. I like Boundless actually. Over on the team to Assassination versus Zekon, who's part himself. What is that helm? Did you just pick up a Conquest helm, buddy? What is that? It doesn't match your Mog at all. You gotta fix that after this one. There's gonna be Boundless. Gouge, try to get some damage going, but not a big death pack. There's gonna be Zekon with big burst. Are you playing that Wake of Ashes burst? Are you Wake of Ashes Wings? Massive hits onto the rogue. He goes in for a trinket, cloak, blind, backing up out of there. He's not dotted. That cloak does let him escape, but Zekhan did end up having to burn quite a few cooldowns there. And he's looking for a bit of a catch-up, a bit of a heal-up. Boundless, though, trying to see if he can swing back in there with a rogue. Cheap shot to yard, though. You went in a little early. Full blades are in. Hold on a second. Bop. He doesn't want to find out if the bleeds are going to be enough. Vanish out of the book. Having a second vanish assassination outlet, by the way. It's criminal. No, hold on a second. He's still dotted. You're telling me he's still dotted? You caught him because he's dotted? Your paladins with dots are kind of busted, huh? Because you can just get rogues out. Man, we need more classes to get dots just passively, because you'll be able to easily deal with rogues. Young Jay walking up, trying to give Zekhan looks like a bit of an honor match, man. Trying to see if you can give him like an opportunity to catch up on heals. That or he's trying to find a good angle. Oh, it looks like though, he just really let him catch up on heals. Let him get a full go. As a frost mage is like, I need to pull you away from the pillar. I got a good angle on you. Zekhan knows if he's out and you open for too long, he needs to create some spaces. He needs to create layers between him and Young Jay. There's no layers. He's in a bad spot. He does play Wake of Ashes with wings. I like it. Playing Crusader wings too, so he's got to ramp him up a little bit. But the damage is worth it. Big meteor coming down. He can't escape it. Shield of Vengeance still trying to see if he can pop the shield with them shatters. He's still got a layer of dots on him. Zekhan looking for a blind, doesn't him catching a blind. He's actually okay for a bit, but he may be looking at a bubble potentially, or a spell warden if he has access to spell warden. No, he doesn't. He bopped versus rogue. He won't even have spell warden for a bit. He's only got bubble. Polly tried to kick it, but doesn't quite get it. Zekhan is gonna have to bubble this. There goes the bubble with the regenerating. He's perfectly fine, man. He's taking Sia's page out of his book. Oh, that's a gorgeous mount. That thing is beautiful. That thing takes a while to farm for. I decided to myself, I'm not gonna farm for it. If I get enough of the shards, I get enough of the shards, and I'll play the expansion. But I'm not farming for it. That seems like a lot. I should have done majority of my farming with chitin and venom and blood in the Dornagal though. I definitely should have done it there. But like siege craft area or siege bark siege, that one would be an area near Adele was a lot more efficient, at least in my opinion. Ring of Frost onto Zekhan. Full frozen bomb. He has a trinket, but he doesn't have an escape for the stun though. As it follows up, Shield of Vengeance helping him live a little bit longer. That Herald of the Sun also keeping him alive. Got a tether to Young as long as the tether's there. He actually got a lot of damage. Holy! He is the one getting bursted, and all he did is just tether, dodge the mage, and the mage melted. I told you, Paladin with a dot is something. It is a while. Plus, trying to get back into Zekhan got nothing this time around. As Plus looking to take him apart little by little. He does go for the stun. Plus, choosing to go for a trinket. Technically, oh, he's playing Trickster this time around. Okay. All right, taking a little bit less damage from Zekhan. He's still tethered though. He's still dotted. He still sees you. He still sees you. Oh my goodness. The Smirshka Mockery? Is that what that is? I'm gonna call him, what would I call the rogue? The Smirshka Mockery? I think I'll still call him the Smirshka. Just because that's his name. And I feel like for my brain, how always trying to translate it, it just... Or I could call him like... I don't know, I usually like to give people nicknames, right? Like for example, Duel Man, like I just call him Duel, right? Big burst onto the rogue, hold on a second! You're still dotted. That stealth does not help you. Blind, you still dotted. You're not tethered, but you're dotted. Look at the dot damage. He's trying to super cup it, but look at the ticks. It takes him out of stealth. It doesn't let him sit in stealth. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, 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 no. It's so long. Look how long it's lasting on him. Paladins, man. Getting invited. We got 3-party ready to go. Blab. I can get you in. We'll have a group listed in LFG, and we can get you in here, my man. Easy. Easy done. Kiddo shot. Zekhan, do you have enough right now? You need someone to live this. Blind. Searing Glare. That could be enough. As long as you do some damage. Wake of Ashes. The rogue cloaks it to get rid of the blind. It does take ya. Cloak of Shadows give him just enough survivability, but there goes Cracker immediately crushing. Blush not giving him a chance. Evasion last second. As he goes for a shadowy duel. Blush. Cheap shot, just looking for a bit of survivability. Leap by the warrior, crushing the rogue, stepping on his heel, causing him to fall over. Goris, who was just with Kragar, now having to fight against him, having to fight against his brethren over in a horde. As Kragar encased in ice for a second, but after the rogue, those stuns are not as effective. They have quite a bit of a dimension in turn. Krager getting super low as Goire's got full army of charges attacking Krager while he's blinded. Blind is essentially the stun then. Krager having to burn in rage regen just to survive. Let's go. Goire's with IBF just to give himself even more defense. Lichborn looking to drop down Death and Decay onto Krager just to slow him down. Blast him for Krager. He's determined to take down Goire's no matter the cost. He's trying to see if he can stun him. There goes a Stormbolt. Locking down Krager for a second, but Goire's at this point does not have the cooldowns to make this happen. At least not enough offensive cooldowns to make it work, and Krager does go in for the final execute. Of course it's going to be Paladin up next up. With Saya not giving him a chance. Not giving him opportunity. Full Wake of Ashes. Stun. Krager does not say that stun long at all. Disarm. He needs a heal. Rallying Cry is all he's got. Holy Sire just needs to dot up Krager and stay away. So for Krager trying to stay in melee, that's probably the play. That's probably exactly what he needs. Fear, leaping away. He's still dotted. Reflect. I don't know if this is going to be enough. You need a heal. I think he still died to the dot. That dot is going to deny you the second wind healing. Oh no, it's pressure. Pressure is on. Storm by Krager, picking up a little bit of health. He's got damage maybe, but no, Krager. There's not much you can do in that situation. That is a rough one. With Nesmeshka going to be up next. Full shield onto Kylie Saya, but he does go in for the Hodge. Tricking out of the Rogue with an evasion. Deathmark onto Saya. Goes in for a bubble. He doesn't want to find out how much damage is going to be taken. Nesmeshka does go for Cold Blood. That's Saya for the first aid. Okay. So he's got first aid, and then he's got himself the Descender ratio. So he's got a lot of ways to heal him. Are you going to Kingsbait with that? No. Go road, full dots. Rupture. Something proc your... I think it was a spike, right? The proc your... Cold Blood there just now. That's a forge. Full blind into the Rogue. No Cloak of Shadows to escape, but can go for a feint. Try to step around Saya. At least maybe avoid him. There goes advantage, but he's still dotted and tethered, so he can't go anywhere. He has to go. He's going to immediately get caught out of stealth. There's nothing he can do. Try to go for maybe a stun, I think, on the Saya. Saya's getting kind of low, though. But not dead. Low, but not dead. Emmett trying to see if he can get himself... Oh, actually, your name is EMT. I said it as Emmett, but it's A-M-T-T. Not like an E, but more like an which is like, God, what's the difference? It's a slight difference. It's a slight difference. The letter's a little different. Freezing trap with the Saya. I think Saya might be lights unless he's got Bop. That is still a lot of magic damage is gonna go through it into a disarm. That's a survival hunter, man. Oh yeah, with a quick kill shot, there's not much you can do. Survival hunters are deadly. Alright, let's get another one going. We'll get the same groups unless we're missing somebody, but we'll get another one going and then we'll reshuffle the groups and we can get you in, Blab. Yeah, custom, it'll be under Molten Core. Normally the groups are listed under Molten Core. But let's get another one going. Plus, let me know if you're ready. Krager, let me know if you're ready. We'll go again. Krager is going to be rotating bodies and we're going to be rotating bodies, but I think Krager is thinking of rotating every match, or at least he said something about that. I said we're going to be just rotating every... Yeah, Krager is rotating groups. Also, Krager will be listed on Multicore, so if you want to join him ever, like he's rotating new faces, new names pretty regularly. AJ, 72 months, my man. Thank you. Thank you for continued support. Hashtag AJ boys. Here we go. We go. We do Lord Aya run. And we'll get Shadow Duel back in here as well too. I did promise you we'll definitely got to get you back in on these. So the team with Plush, if we're good, we'll hopefully be fine. I know that Sai said he might need to go after the one match, so hopefully they end up maybe replacing him. I don't know if Plush and Shadowy Duel have each other on Real ID or anything, but that'll be like an easier swap in. And YouTube download already post. Oh, you turn chat page to the top for the post with color post. Oh yeah, there's a link down up top too. Yeah, there is a what is it? Yeah, a pin. But yeah, it's even the pin's there. Like it's still, I have no problem responding to people. I don't see the group for some reason. We didn't list at the moment. We didn't list. Do I go again? Okay, we try again. Showed us. Okay, it says go one more time. Requeue one more time. Yeah, we'll list it after this match. We'll do this like we do. We list groups, play 2 matches, list it to get some fresh new bodies. Yeah. So okay, maybe Lord Run isn't working. Dalaran Sewers. because it immediately kicked us out. Okay, something's happening. There we go. All right, the grand work, but the other maps couldn't post saying, yeah, basically. But yeah, I pinned it. Not a lot of people read it, I assume, or some people probably do. But like, yeah, it's there. But I noticed that I still get questions either way. Then again, like sometimes I'll get questions like. Then again, Andrews, there have been situations where, let's say, I make a guide on a class, right? With everything in that guide, rotation, stats, everything you need. And then that same day I put up a guide, somebody pops in and is like, hey, Dal, how do you play Sub-Rogue? Let's say Sub-Rogue, for example. Yeah, like, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. It's like, well, I actually did put up a guide. And it's like, oh, okay. But can you still go over the class, like, right now? It's like, there's a guide right there for you, my man. Please take, like, how long is that guide? 30 minutes? I guess it is quite a long one, but like 30 minutes out of your day to get all the information you need. Beam them into your brain, right? It has everything you need, or everything that I think is important that you need, but I think it's literally just about everything you need, right? And it's still I get questions like, oh, hey, how do you do this thing? I just put up a guide. Okay, but how do you play that? Can you tell me right here? All right. Not the first time I literally went into like a big tangent on switch, how to do something. You know what I mean? It happens. It just comes with the territory. Sai immediately with the shield of Addons as duel man, not giving this man a moment to even open or breathe, just to get this man a second to even say hello, wave, hi. Instead, he just wants to wave this man goodbye, trying to see if he can capitalize on a big burst. Your monk opener is going to be a bubble out of science. This is the karma out of duel. Duel using the karma strategically just to force a cooldown out of Saya. Board out. Saya with a quick mending. The first aid. Okay. I feel like every time we see a first aid, a reminder, go to the auction house, buy first aid bandages from the current expansion. They are nuts and they can be used in PvP. As long as you don't take damage while you bandage yourself, you can heal. Literally go buy bandages. It is massive. Full burst out of Saya. Duel got himself a bit of magic reversal. He could potentially use something here, but he's still so, doesn't even matter. A lot happened there real fast, dude. Okay, you know what? Not even a lot happened. All Sai did is dotted the guy, pressed wings, tethered to him, monk running. He had a defensive, but he's like, you know what? This thing is not going to be enough. I need to escape. I need to catch up. One hammer throw. And the rest of it was just dots. The rest of it just melting dots and fairly passive as damage. Actually, Sai, you see how he's tethered to the Raptor? If you can put the Hunter in between the Raptor tether, Hunter is getting hit by 2 tethers instead of just 1 tether. It is painful. Stun onto Saya. AM team. Emmett? I'm gonna call you Emmett. I don't even care anymore. Emmett is your name now. Dropping down a stun onto Saya with more traps to try to see if you create some space. Saya still keeping the pet dotted. That dot is eventually gonna melt the pet. Freezing trap to follow, but the pet is kind of walking over to try to see if he can get you into a trinket by Saya. Stun into Emmett. Does he have a full go? Wake of Ashes. If he positions the Raptor in a good spot, he doesn't even need to. He got him low enough. Turtle, he does go for feign death, but he's still dotted. He doesn't have a thing above his head to show that he's dotted. He is still dotted. He literally can't manic bandage. He literally cannot manic bandage in Turtle. It is a magical dot. He can remove those. Hunters haven't been able to for a bit now. You used to be able to with a feign death, not anymore. Oh, blind, interfering glare. Emmett just got no options. Into yet another stun. He's either getting locked down by full burst from Saya, or he's just getting dotted and rotted from a distance. Leto is gonna be up next. Oh, holy, look at this guy. Leto, the survival hunters on Dalaran, dude. Survival hunters on Dalaran, in my opinion, look insane. It looks so good. Look at that mask too. Look at that. It matches his stats. Like the golden, like embroidery or whatever it's called. Saya immediately dotting up Leto with an immediate wall, trying to see if he can mitigate the damage. Shield of Addons for Saya, full damage available, full wings and everything. Leto is still rotted and dotted. As long as he's got this like light around him, that is literally the light of Baladar itself. The holy flame burning into the man's soul, and it's not dealing bad damage either. It's actually very solid damage. Just passive damage. Just look at that first aid. Saya looked at Leto. He's like, oh, you got some bandages? Yeah, me too. Look at this. And they got a mage on the team too with Young, so that's mage foot as well. Yeah, for Leto, he's gonna have to use something, then put pressure onto Saya. Maybe keep the pet on Saya the entire time. As long as he doesn't get any bandages or anything, There goes another set of medic. But look at that. Literally, bandages from the auction house do more healing than like talented bandages. It is wild. Freedom trap with the Saya. For Leto, this is an opportunity to make something happen. Into a hand of freedom. Maybe could remove it. Scatter for a second. And Leto just dotted. Look at this man's health. Saya hasn't even touched him like physically. Just emotionally with a dot. And look at his health. He's just ticking out. What is what is happening? Paladins, man. Turtle shell for Leto. He's still rotting though. He's still rotting in the turtle. Feign death for a quick second. Does catch himself a camo, but the pet is still in combat. Does get to avoid a judgment? Did you just miss a judgment on the guy? What was that? Huh? Letter does end up picking up a little bit of health. Got himself another wall. He needs to get some damage rolling on Saya, but with Shield of Vengeance, he can't. He's got himself a little bit extra help with the fortification of the bear. Got himself a little bit of distance from Saya. But at some point, he needs to be able to play around his game, his class. He's still dotted. He can't even go for regenerate. And I don't think he's not a sentinel, is he, as a survival? So he has to be playing around the, what is it, the pack leader, right? So it should be a lot of range damage with kill shot, not kill shots, kill commands, right? Big damage on the Leto. Feign death for a quick second. Maybe Saya will walk into freezing trap. It is gonna explode. Are you still dotted? You're still dotted. He just dies to the dots. He just dies to the dots. Kragger charging in. Saya immediately with a bubble. Shatter available for Kragger into a blind. Saya using the blind just to stop the shatter and then continue the pressure. Full dot up on Kragger. Kragger charging in, but a trinket needs to be burned because it's going to be an immediate hodge by the Paladino. Has got himself full wake of ashes. A bit of damage on Kragger. Having to burn another defensive. 25% dampening. Shield advantage for Saya. It's Kragger using a blaze stream just to see if he can catch up to the guy. Storm bolt. He's going to take a bit of the damage from his shield defense. But he's up in melee. He's getting those Slayer strikes. As long as he can get those procs of Slayer strikes, he's doing damage. That's some damage right there. Big execute. Saya got nothing left. Quick fear. This is the opportunity, Kragger. Belay on hands last second. His last forbearance ability. Does Saya have anything left right now? He's got regenerating. He's got dots on the Kragger. He could just kite him out. Does he have enough slows? As long as Kragger does not, I think he's just gonna die. Oh! Just with dots. He dotted him and kited him. What is happening? Paladins! And this Mirshka should be able to rot him, right? There's nothing left. There's literally nothing left. The rogue catches a quick cloak vanish. Yeah. Alright. Well, there's that. Solid. Paladins. Yeah, if you're not playing it, what is your helm? I want to take a look at your helm after this match. Or actually, I could probably take a look at it now. Is that the NG helm? The big brain dude. He's got a light bulb. He's got an idea. Look at this guy. This Mirshka does end up avoiding plush for a second. Does go for the cheap shot as the other rogue is in stealth. At least you got dots into a disarm. This Mirshka needs to dot up plush and I think back away from him as best as possible. Next go by plush, which could this be this go. This could be the deadly go. This could be the end of you. Not enough to kill you. Goes in for a quick reset. Does go for Phantom Knife. Should be able to get plush out in the open, right? Those Phantom Knives should be dotting him. At least should be dotting him with the poison, right? This Mirshka does not have any cooldowns at this point, though. I think all I have to do is dot him and run. Dot him and run. Evasion for plus, definitely run. I think it's just over. Yeah, I think it's just over. You're trying to fight it. Cheat death. It's over. Yeah. He did get Kingsbane on him. That green corset from him, that is Kingsbane, so at least you get some big damage. Look at this Paladin, dude. Look at this Paladin. I blinked. Where did the Paladin disappear? What I mean, the Paladin was left with no cooldowns at the end of it. I am surprised you're just like, wait, Paladin died so quickly. I thought, but look what did Paladin did to Kragger. He's literally an Affliction Warlock with a massive Claymore. Holy cow, berserk here. What is happening? Let's get another one going, boys, yeah. Una mas. Although we gotta remake the group a little bit real quick. So plush, me and you, remaking the group real quick, okay? Okay. Alrighty. Our group is up. In Molten Core Legacy Raid 5V5 1v1 Duel. Join us. Also, Blaj, if you want to join, right now is the chance. Get in here. We were making. Join me. Join me, friend. Take my hand. We were making the group. I know you guys got a 5-man. We were making. Is that you guys? Is that you boys? Or is that, who is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's for PvE or PvP. The Paladin is incredibly expected her to handle everything by himself. He did really well. He did really, really well. Duel man, we'll get you in. That's me, Bash. Okay, cool, perfect, gotcha. And I need plus in here, and we'll get. You can't be tank though. You cannot be tank for these duels though. You can't be tank. That is one thing though. One sec. One sec. Invite. There we go. I think that's how you say it. Mixing it up a little bit. Yeah, you can't be tank though. Like you can't have you tank. We can't have you tank. Frost DK on Holy DK. Anything fine. Not tank though. Tank won't work. Only one is a tank though. Even then, like in duels are not really tuned for tanks in mind. We'll get Hollow. We'll get Hollow. That's a new name. Go live, go. Oh no, I should have got your minus. Ah, now I gotta get you in here too. No, we still 5. Wait, did we lose somebody? Critics of the group. Okay. DK tank. Yeah. Controllers are working worse and worse. Starting to get worried. Uh-oh, that's not good. Suicide. Wait, what's the name? Suicide or? All right, I'll get you in. I'll get you in. All right, this team is ready. We're ready. We'll get you guys in after. Ready. Ready. Okay. Ready. Okay, I need to let him know that we are ready. Okay, go. Okay. Yeah. Bubby. I don't want to make you wait. He's like, go, ready. Please, man. Come on, go. I got my team. They're all ready. They're bloodthirsty. They're ready. They want to play it now. You're slowing them down. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do multiple things at once. I have been a busy boy this week, though. And we're probably going to be raiding somewhere tonight. So I'm never getting good sleep again. Literally never getting good sleep ever, but hopefully the boss will be dead at the very least. Breezes! We are reforming every few rounds. Doing something this week. So every few rounds find us in LFG again. It's a lot, but okay. Beautiful. Here we are. And I saw that we don't have the DK tank. My bad. I appreciate you for showing interest in these duels. Maybe we could make an exception to have a tank once, right? But yeah, tanks are just not designed or not. Blizzard doesn't really do a good job tuning tanks for PvP, and then ends up being just like a very, very long battle of attrition. That isn't, for a lot of players, it's not really fun to play against or to watch either, right? I know, it's like subjective, but like, it's just a rule we have. It's just an outlier, I guess. Tanks are weird in PvP. I want Blizzard to tune them. Krager first up versus Plush, immediately the rogue locking it down, back-to-back cheap shots. But he doesn't go anywhere. Hold on a second. He got no stand next to him. Did you just shiv him? Did you just shiv the man in the ankles? What is happening? Leave that man's ankles alone. Keep your knives away from those things. Oh my god. Cracker actually taking big hills though, back to back. But Plush knows he doesn't need to let the guy catch a reset. No second wind. Immediate Shadow Strike as he's trying to bout up. Trinket out of Cracker. That could put him in a weird situation. Plush could potentially take advantage of this situation. Cracker's actually trying to see if he can back away while evasion's up. Quick shockwave. The fact that you can't evade out of a shockwave probably is a good move, right? It's an AoE stun, not a directed stun, but still, it is going to be a Cracker getting kind of low in health, rallying cries. He gets hit with a disarm. Plush just ripping Cracker apart, bit by bit, stripping him apart, all that stuff. Yeah, just taking him out. Quick sap. Second wind. You got to be careful with his health. Once his health starts coming to back up like this, you got to be quick. Because that death mark doesn't do damage on its own. It marks and it amplifies your finishers, but it doesn't do damage on its own. So you got to be very, very careful. Very careful. Actually, sub-rogues, do you guys like Deathstalker or Trickster better for PvE or PvP? I guess PvP at this point, right? What do you guys like more? Because I mess around with both. I kind of like Death Circle for the thematics. Trickster's very strong though. Oh, but big damage on a Cracker. Hold on, push. Doesn't proc cheat death from him, but he's so close to it. He just hits a good hit. Stun. Oh, he just ignored his cheat death. Blizzard. Cheat death is there for him to cheat it. But Cracker's just like, nah. That's some mumbo jumbo that adds on me, warrior, ook, not understand, you dead. Just like, I don't understand cheat death. So I don't need to play by its rules. It's gonna be a duel. Literally rushing at Kragar, putting images next to him, rushing away just so you can channel his big ability, his big celestial conduit, without being next to the guy. Kragar taking so many hits back to back. Big defense on Kragar. He needs a lot of healing right now. Duel wrestling with the Karma. Kragar, he got a fear. Trick on a Duel. Kragar can't go anywhere. He's got a Warlock Hellstone. That's like the only thing he can really use in order to keep himself alive. He's just trying to see if he can fight through his Karma. Stunned up or parried up, he can't do much here. He's very limited what he can do. He needs a heal right here, right now. Oh, but does go down. That is unfortunate. That is a rough one. That is a good duel by Duel, man. Literally living up to his name. V-Gar? What's your name? V-E-G-A-A-K-S? I don't even know. I have... Wait. I like your mug. I don't know what you're called. Oh, man. What do you call you? What is your name? V-I-G-I-A-K-S. Axe? Is that supposed to be the axe? There is a A-K-S, which makes for a word axe. So we'll call him Axe. He's wielding a sword, should be wielding an axe. He's looking for his axe. That's part of his mog. That's part of his his attire, his journey. Looking for the axe, dude. As the man does go in for the fear, not actually gonna back away from Duel. I guess why he's got images, he wants to be very careful with his stun, but it's gonna be Axe going for the parry. Duel backing up out of there immediately. He doesn't want to fight the guy while he's got defenses. That's an opportunity for you to catch up a bit of healing. Axe bouncing out of there. He doesn't want to fight around the pillar. He'd rather get Duel out in the open. He's really trying to see if he can goad him out away from the pillar, but it's a monk. He's always got a port behind the pillar. Pillar's part of the gameplay. He's got himself full celestial conduit, backing away from those images. The images do chase, but he does end up canceling the celestial a little early, knocking up Axe out in the open. Axe trying to get some damage back to him as well. He's got a little bit of damage. I think that was a Warbreaker, but it's a Karma to reverse it. He got a little bit of a reflect, at least some damage reduction. You need a heal right now, but I think Duel, once you got the Karma, and the man's got no defenses, no way to peel, no fear, no nothing. It's just over. Cobra gonna be up next. What is this smog? What is this smog? What is this man wearing? It does look not bad. I would have loved to see that because that set comes with a little wizard hat. I would have loved to see you wear the full wizard hat look though. I like the goggles, but the wizard hat I think would have been a nice touch. As Duel backing up out of there, kind of having to play very carefully versus Cobra. Oh, that is a gorgeous mount. That thing is big. Has it always been this massive? That Lynx thing, I got that pretty early on. That thing is awesome. Duel catching him with a quick in cap. It's going to be immediate shrinking. Actually, the pet, the succubus, standing a little close to Cobra. He does end up getting hit with a leg sweep. So against the Warlock, you probably don't want to be mounted. Fear onto Duel immediately. Drop it down Infernal. You have a big go. Shadow Fury after. Bonds of fell. Chaos Bolt to follow. Is that going to be enough? Bolt does go flying midair. And Duel could potentially port back out in the open. He might just want to. He may just want to get himself a little bit more healing, as it's going to be Rain of Fire around the corner. Duel not going to feel that great around that Infernal, especially as Zampening slowly creeps up. Eventually the damage is going to be pretty rough. I guess the question is for me though, is Cobra playing a Hellcaller or is he a Diabolus Warlock this time around? I guess I'll have to see and find out. Ever since slower but definitely faster. Wait, what is? Wait. Okay, I'll need to take a look at it. Oh, you mean the embellishment? Okay, I'll take a look at it later. The full leg sweep, celestial conduit, Duel just backing up out of there, letting the images do majority of the damage, but Cobra able to avoid all that damage with a single dark back. That just says everything about Warlock's tankiness. Duel finally picking up a bit of damage. Chaos Bolt around the corner, not feeling that good after that bolt spinning crane kick, turning around with a Karma. And Cobra taking the gate, backing up out of the gun, so a bit of reflect. Demonic Circle, trying to go for a kick, does not connect. So fire for Cobra, and Duel taking all that damage. That Karma does end up reversing someone back at Cobra, who does end up popping a wall. Shadow Fury does not connect, trying to get the second to get CC on the Duel. That's exactly what he wanted. He is playing Hellcaller. Look at him, dude. He's got that demonic. He's got the demon in him, or demon on the out him. I guess because there's a little respect. There's a demon within. Hellcaller is just the malevolent satyr-like Warlock he respect. I guess that's what the thematics is supposed to be. Quick fear. Let's go, Brave. Soulfire almost landing. Oh, it still got sent. I don't even know what happened, but it still sent, knocking him up in the air off Livestream. Have him some support available. Duel does not really have a lot of health to work with. Fists of Fury, but whenever he's out in the open, he just keeps taking all that damage onto Cobra. As long as Cobra keeps a dot onto Duel, though, he'll be golden. He's got himself a bit of Soothing Mist, clawing his way out from victory, trying to at least find a way to get some victory here. Cobra has Infernal and everything available. He just does not want to play around the pillar. That's why he's been super cautious around the pillar. If he is going to be going behind the pillar, he needs to have a Succubus and everything full. Haze Burst, everything available. Big Bolt into an Incap. Duel trying to see if he can back up out. Mortal Coil, trick out of Cobra. Bolt 1. Oh, just collapsing everything together with a fresh new Infernal. Reflecting immediately versus Hollow. Hollow taking a lot of damage without PI. As he got himself a Mind Games Bolt back to back on the guy. And Hollow is going to take quite a bit of damage. He's got some damage of his own, though. Trying to see if he can just collapse the Void around Cobra. Maybe Cobra can port it last second. He just got to get... He's gating. He's just going to gate out of there completely. Hollow has himself a bit of that VE, but he realizes he's just not in a great spot. Taking a lot of damage. Unable to deal too much damage to Cobra to keep the pressure rolling. And a silence comes out as the Succubus trades a big bolt right after Fear to follow. Hollow, I think, might just be lights out for him right there. He's got a little bit of defense left. But, like... I think it's over. He's got Ascension. He's got a little bit of damage. He's got himself a bit of health to work with. Into a Mortal Coil, into an Incinerator Cobra, taking him out. That's a rough one. That is a tough one. Duel definitely giving these boys a run for the money. Bashak or Suis? Sui. We call him Sui. We'll call him Sue. We'll just call him Sue. Is it Unix or is it Bashak? Looks like it is going to be Sue, the marksmanship hunter. What a name. Cobra just going to eat the Shadow Priest. Making sure that none of it goes to waste in this arena. Nothing goes to waste. Being undead. At the very least, he likes to, you know, reuse, reduce, recycle. Even if it's just corpses. Gonna be a more aim shots out for Sui. With the rapid fire as well as Sentinel. Mortal Coil again and send. Got himself a quick scatter, not an interrupt. Almost got an interrupt onto Cobra. And Cobra is still standing in the Sentinel. That's a lot of damage you could be taking. Aim shots. Does he have the... He doesn't have the, what is it? The barrage. Lets him see through the wall, though. That is unfortunate. That, not barrage. No, volley. That's the button. Big cast mode right after Turtle Shell last second. Seaweed does not have a lot to work with. He needs to do damage in order to give himself that extra shield layer. You see that little arcane shield he's got going on? Part of that Sentinel playstyle, but he needs to do damage in order to keep the shield maintained. Big hit. Corbin could be going down here. Hold on. Big kill shots. He just hits a good cast. Oh, they instant cast last second. The Hunter almost had it. Oh, he dead? No. Bashak. I mean, you could try to give him an honor duel, but there's no way that guy lives, right? There's just no way. Quick and tripped onto the Succubus. He just needs to clash. Fort, it's over. Oh, it's over. I was gonna say. Alright, he didn't commit too many cooldowns. This is how you want to do it, because he knows there's gonna be somebody else rushing at him. And it's gonna be Toastum? Toastum. It's like the word translates it to essentially fat, but not like calling someone fat. But more like the state of being fat, I guess. The best way to put it. But toast him. I'm gonna call him that. Toast him. Spell it however you like to. As Bashok tried to see if he can reverse some damage with that karma. Toast him taking a lot of damage though. He's got defenses galore. There goes his Disperse. While knocked up in air, there's not much you can do. Bashok also unable to really heal. This high into dampening. 57% dampening is kind of brutal. Does go for a Dispel, but it's going to put him out in the open into a Fear to chain right after. Bashok doesn't send that Fear long at all. Has the undead Rachel to break out of it. Got himself a bit of line of sight. Boarding back up. Quick and tripped out to toast him. Maybe enough knocking him up in the air, but does go behind the pillar. He realizes this is not in a situation where he can potentially win this just by fighting the guy front and center. He has a Lexu though. Chicken available for toast him, but I think with a mind games to stake him. Sharing the man's mind. Cobra picking up 3 though. My goodness, let's get another one going, yeah? This team gotta go again, and we'll switch you guys up for a little bit, yeah? We'll do it like that. That was so good. I love that. Go, bre! Oh my god. Honestly, the monk, I think, did a really, really good job there. Like, you needed to, like, there's no shot Cobra is going to be able to recover health. Even if you want to give him, like, a proper honorable duel, to give him, like, okay, heal up so we can properly duel each other. It's, like, so high into dampening. Like, you just need to kill him, not burn too many cooldowns, and hope that you have enough for the next guy. The Shadow Priest also played really, really well. Both teams, let me know when you're ready. Let me know when ready. Let me know when ready. Get over. Okay, 1 sec. Blush, let me know if you're ready. Need one. Okay, Isidian, +1. Okay, we need to open it up. Pass lead, real quick, pass lead. Please, pass lead. So I can open up the group real quick. We need one if you guys want to join, and then we'll reshuffle the team or whatever we do. One. Pass lead. Please. Real quick. Ah. How much is on the initial passive we heal ya? The passive, not a lot. Active, quite a bit. Are you dueling somebody? You might be busy dueling somebody, or maybe stepped away for a second. Okay, cool. Now I can do this. All right. Or plus, if you want to do it next time, just list it in LFG, and that is good enough. We need one, real quick. Get in. Join us, real quick. Arwen. All right. Paladin. We'll get Young G after. We'll get Paladin because it's first come first serve. Yeah. And then we'll get Young. We'll get all these guys when we remake the group. Okay, we are good. Okay. Leave. We'll send you guys to Tiger's Peak. Hey Dal, what's up, Sully? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. How is it hanging? How are the raids treating you? How is the PvP treating you, my man? Firelands available for testing on PTR. Cool. I mean, red isn't hot at the moment. For PvE or PvP? Because I feel like for PvP they're pretty nice. Pretty strong. Not like OP, but like, I mean, we've seen how much dot damage they're doing right now, right? It's kind of crazy. 1% of all healing, man. That's not a lot then. Yeah. You know the game in PvP, these streams make me want to play all classes at once? Yo, bug that. It's all about just starting with a class, exploring it, and then just leveling ults, as long as it's fun. Like, play what is interesting to you. Play what's exciting to you. Play if you just want to play something strong, go explore it. And it's all about just starting to play a character, just logging on, leveling, exploring, or if you want to boost one, I guess you can boost one. But I think leveling a character is how you really learn how to play a character, level from scratch. Honestly, which you get to learn a lot more, like by getting talents little by little. Tolstom gonna be first up. I love that mount. Over for the team one. Cracker on that team ready to go. We got ASUS Axe, we got Colby, we got Leto. I definitely want to see all those other boys get the chance to play. Hollow versus Tolstom. Shadow versus Shadow. I wouldn't describe Shadow Priest as like a very, very popular spec or anything, but they're not unpopular either, but just like, not like, they're not mages or rogues in PvP, you know what I mean? Fade for Tolstom, Fear onto Hollow, forcing him to shrink him with a quick stun reversal though, with a mind games, got himself the opener stun by Hollow, trying to go for a go, but Tolstom with a chicken as well. Gotta join the next one. Lucas, your mother, welcome, join us. Void short out of Tolstom. As just playing that Void Weaver. Got a bet. Also gonna be another Void Weaver by Hollow. Trying to keep the big old, what is it? Huh? Why is his thing caught in the corner? Is Shadow Priest bugged? What is happening? What is going on? I don't like that. Blizzard, please fix right now. You can't have that rift be stuck in the corner of a pillar, man. You can't. As Tolstom's sending his, I can't say Tolstom's rift, but I know he has a rift. Look at Hollow's rift. Look how I'm stuck in the corner. What is that? Or is it like, or is it still do damage to the guy? Like if it explodes, does it still do damage, or is it just like do nothing? Because I'm hoping it doesn't get stuck like that, man. I'm hoping not. Yo, can we get a hashtag Andros in the chat to show appreciation for a wonderful donut, my man? I don't even know how much that is, but I appreciate you. Thanks so much, beauty. Silence all the toast. Some hollow trying to get some dots weaved in. They're both just weaving dots on each other and just trying to minimize the other's burst with Void Torrent. Big Void Torrent out of Toastum, Void Torrent as well. Just fighting each other 1-to-1, man to man, 1-to mono. Fear onto Toastum, mind games, but hollow just gasses out. Oh, that damage. Toastum looks like he set it up perfectly. Let the rift collapse, a bunch of damage. It has such a delay attack to it, but it's like, it's a pretty solid damage over time component, isn't it? Ooh. Boomkin buff, DPS warrior nerfed. Wait, they're doing class tuning, boys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's a lot of tuning. Mages. Feral Druids getting tuned. Paladins are getting tuned. Holy Paladins are getting buffed up. Wait, Rogues are getting nerfed? Oh, no. Wait a second. Oh, no. Wait, my Cheerson is getting Giga Juice, though. Okay, oh, never mind then. Holy. The nerf in Red Dawn Light? No! Oh, man. You can't have fun. You can't have fun when Blizzard is around, right? Arwen, try to see if we can fight through the void here. We're going to get to these class tunings in just a moment. I already have a video ready for tomorrow, but I guess now I got to scrap that and do something different. Silence our Arwen. Lay on hands for a second. Toastum, try to see if we can back up out of there. Got all the damage raining down from him. The hammers are flying. Arwen literally grabbed the shed in his back pocket, and every hammer out of a blacksmith shed is getting flung at Toastum's big old noggin. Mind games to follow. It doesn't want to kick. Void Torn for a second. Cannot get a triple for a second. Arwen got a bubble or a bop? Or Blessing a Saint? He just needs a big cast. Is he gonna bubble it? Oh, he doesn't even bubble. He just skipped. He ends up using another global. Bubble still is on a global. Toastum just kept the pressure rolling in, and I guess he might have got the spike crit, whereas Paladin maybe threw a judgment, was like, wait, that should have been a global for a bubble. Not the first time it has happened, not gonna be the last. It's applied to the Paladin. Fear immediately onto Plush. Plush immediately triggers it though. Toastum does have a disperse, so if anything, you can maybe go for a disperse and reset it. Cloak shot is out of the rogue. This is where you should be okay pressing a defensive. You can't attack the rogue. You try to get a heal. You got yourself the Aegis. And the fact that you're not even pressing disperse there is kind of wild to me. Try to see if you get the rogue out in the open, but the rogue scoured right into the shadows. But the shadows should be the domain of Toastum, the Shadow Priest. Just trying to see if we can find it. The pet ain't sniffing anything out. And Plush waiting to get himself a proper go. Cheap shot. Toastum does have a trinket. Does have a fear. Oh, he immediately fears the rogue go. Unless you can chain stunts, you're gonna be in a rough spot. Void Torrent immediately vanishes out, but the rogue is still dotted. Hold on a second. You still got the rift on him. Flame to slow him down. Quite a bit of damage though. Hold on. Whoa! Hold on. It's over. Oh, it is over. Oh, but you trinketed it for the Shadow Word Death. I don't think it needed to. I think it would have been okay. Oh. Okay, so they're gonna nerf Paladin, but they won't nerf this? And I was saying there for a second, man, I don't, and Sui's gonna be up next, and I was saying there for a second, like, man, Shadow Priests are not that popular, but I feel like more people should play them. That was kind of nuts. That was awesome. Look at that go. Stun onto Sui. Quick Fear to follow. He's got himself the CC. Got himself full dots onto Sui. He does need to go for the Void Torrent and back up out of there as many DPs as he can. He's got to get silenced. He's got a Chimeric Poison on him. He just got to get some dots in. Sui with a wall, but he's got to see if he can get some pressure on Toastum. Mind Flay Sanities, though, are a lot of damage. That is a big, impactful ability. If you go full sanity, knocking him out in the open, got himself a couple of shots that he can pelt him with. Silence onto the Hunter, does get himself a kick, doesn't get to connected aim shot. It's going to be an explosive shot to follow. Sui, not in a great spot when it comes to health. Fear for a quick second. Toastum, Mind Games right after. Void Torrent, unless you get interrupted, it's going to be Turtle, but it doesn't matter. You're still dotting, you're still rotting, and you still got a Rift chasing after you, unless you get caught in the corner. I think it's just dead. Unless Sui... Oh. Rift collapsing. That was the rift collapsing. You can't see the rift because the game thinks I'm on the team Kragar here. That's why I can't see like their spell animations. But the rift is there. That's what did the damage. Bashik is the last one on the team. I did not expect for this match in particular to be a match where a Shadow Priest is going to be absolutely dominating the competition. But here we are. Bashik, you gotta find a way to bring back even a fragment of hope for your team. This is the opportunity here. Cholsum goes in for a trinket pretty early on. Fear into Bashik whilst he gets the trinket out of him. Mind Games with a silence to follow. Bashik with a quick combo reversal. Potentially could be a dispersal on Cholsum. As long as he doesn't get interrupted on Shadow, he's going to be okay. Interrupted on Holy, not in a great spot. There goes the disperse. He's got a little bit of healing coming back up very, very soon. And Bashik no longer has an out. He does have an undead Rachel to break him out of a fear. But the stun, he can't do anything for the stun. But he does have an out for the fear in particular. So he might be okay. Clash does not connect. I think it was a fade, right? That might have been a fade on a clash. That was awesome. Fear breaks out of it. Does not have a stun for a second. Does get interrupted. It can't cast holy spells. He got defenses knocked up in the air. Kind of limited what he can do. At least using whatever instant cast he's got. There goes the stun. Is that an opportunity for burst? Void Torrent. He's just going to try to see if he can stay away from him. He's just got to let the work. Does go for a dispel. Is going to put him in a horrify effect. This is where you got to get the dots back on the guy. Mind Games does get to connect. Bashik can't really go offensive or defensive. Might be in an unwinnable position. Full dots are in and the Shadow Priest does take it. Oh my god. Gul'dan would be proud. Or, you know, their Zul would be proud. Oh man, the Shadow Moon clan rises again. Where's the moon? Is there no moon here? Really? I was gonna look at the moon and be like, the Shadow Moon clan rises again and look at the moon, but there's... Alright. Alright. Is this the moon? If I angle it... Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Alright. I tried to give him like a really RP ending there, but... My god! Are Shadow Priests getting nerfed? Hold on, let me look. No, they're buffing Shadow Priests actually. No, they're only making it stronger. They're buffing the shadow damage, but reducing their cleaves. So yeah, they're only gonna get better. Affliction nerfs? Oh really? Okay, we'll take a look at that in a second. Alrighty, Cracker's ready. Plush, we got a one sec. We got a remake. Plush, we remake. Join me. Join me, brother. If you guys want to join us, 5V5 1v1 groups over in LFG. We remake. Group listed. Join us. Young, we'll get you in. Proud, yeah, we'll get you in. We need Plush in here. Bashik. I'll give it a second to see if we get some new bodies. Plush, yeah, get it in. I'll get Saya back in because he didn't play 2 games and we could get back in. Banshee, let me get some fresh blood. Yeah, let me get fresh blood. We got a spot for one more. Arwen, let's get this guy. He didn't get to play. Zorer, we never get to play. Alright, fresh blood, we're in. We'll get you guys in after in the next round. I'm trying to get as many fresh blood. People that haven't got to play. Alright, we're rotating. Getting as many new people as we can. Alrighty, it's my prerogative for the day. Nagrand. We'll go back to Nagrand. I love you, boys, but you may have to like sit out one game once in a while. I will try to get you back in. I am looking for fresh blood. Jay is back in. He got to play one round. No, he got to play first round, and then he didn't get to connect the next round, and then I think he got to play against Saya once. So this is his 3rd round, I guess. Okay, I guess I miscalculated. If I really wanted literally fresh new bodies, Young Jay wouldn't be in, but I'm imperfect. I make mistakes. We go next. That's all I can do. I apologize. That's all I can say. We go next. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll bring 2 new names and 2 people that played. We'll do it like that, right? We'll bring in 2 new names and 2 people that played, and then Plush because he's lead. Just because I need somebody lead to like queue. I need somebody on my B-net to queue. Which? Get Blizzard, new Duster was a war spec too. Okay, I'll take a look at more of that after this. Or whenever we get close to the end of the stream, yeah? Crag over for the team 1, ready to go, but not first up. Instead, it's going to be Axe charging in. We got Colby, we got ourselves Love and Kill? What a mug! Look at this guy! And we got Leto over here. I like this man's mug. It looks like it's going to be Axe first up versus the Hunter Banshee. Immediately hit him with a stun. Wailing arrow! Holy! I didn't even get to see what was going on. And Banshee's already taking him out. Rallying cry for a second for Axe, trying to see if he can war break past the armor. Banshee rapid fires. The guy got himself plenty of defense, backing up out of there. Quick disarm, trying to see if he can escape this. He doesn't have mobility at the moment. He's gotta wait it out. Axe still alive though. I don't even know how. Intro turtle shell for Banshee, backing up out of there. Are you playing without a pet? You're playing without a pet, aren't you? I like his green hunter bug. Are you a Dark Ranger or are you Sentinel? I want to say Dark Ranger probably. Do you see the changes happening to Dark Ranger, by the way, in the patch art too? It is so good. It is so good. Is he banned Void Leech for one he wants? Wait, is that what's healing him? I didn't even realize. Oh no, so he's literally, how much, hold on, do you have a details so I can see how much healing his Void Leech did? Because that's kind of wild. Hold on a second. Is it actually that good? Yeah, can I get a screenshot of like how much Void Leech heals in a normal 5v5 duel? I just want to see how much overall total healing that did for him. I'm interested. I didn't really pay attention to that before. I want to know if it's a lot. But I post screenshots. So we have a Discord channel. It's linked. The Nightbot links it from time to time. Linked to a Discord. If you join it and you go to the general section and just throw a screenshot there, 17.5 million healing. Holy, hold on a second. Wait a sec. Rapid fire. I need to see this now. For comparison, power one. Yeah, if you have a screenshot of like details, how much all of his abilities healed for, I would love to see it. I think it'd be great. Banshee tried to find a way to get around Axe. Axe just looking to see if he could just sit behind the pillar, maybe get some of the second wind healing, as we're trying to get a confirmation on the Shadow for shenanigans here. Wailing arrow, Axe taking quite a bit of damage. Rapid fire, but a disarm on the marksman hunter does end up preventing quite a bit of the damage. Axe picking up a little bit more health himself. Blade storm to follow, trying to see if he could rip into Banshee of Fear right after. Axe toss? No, not axe toss. Aim shot. Not an axe toss, aim shot. And it's gonna be Leto charging in, got himself another rapid fire of his own. Black arrow is in with a volley right after. Aim shot to follow. It's just done. It's over. Man, that is quite a bit of damage. Young Jay charging in immediately onto the hunter. These hunters, man. Sent. Okay, I'll take a look at that for this one. Appreciate you, though. I'll take a look at it after this one. Intro freeze the trap on the Young. Leto trying to see if he can back up out of there. Leto gotta be a little bit careful. He's gotta use the line of sight in order to give himself like a decent position. Get a couple of rapid fires onto Young Jay. Rapid fire behind the pillar is massive. If you can get a couple of those, maybe a couple of aim shots here and there, regenerating, trying to recover health really early. And he's got a Hunter's Mark onto Young, so he's not gonna be able to invis out of there. Got himself full wall. There's going to be full burst. Spark for Young. He's trying to see if he can make some damage happen. Aim shots. He can't interrupt those. So let's get maybe a knockup. Big burst onto Young, but he's got himself the ultra to reverse all that damage. The Arcane Young is back in business, baby. With a quick stun onto Young. Goes in for a blink. Both of them are super, super low. Maybe looking for a block right now. Hold on a second. Maybe looking at a block. Not an amazing spot. Freezing trap waiting around the corner. See if he tries to close the gap. He's going to put himself in a bad spot. Young throwing the missiles around the corner while on the move is crazy good. Sniper shot. Trinkets out of it. Breath to follow. Perfect opportunity for you to get a proper go. Does it. Freezing him. Trinket to follow. Knocking it back to at least disrupt the cast. I'm swapping the wrong person. I'm so sorry. Rapid fire. Young may be looking for a block here. He just need a couple of hits. Is that altar? That is altar. That is altar. Young is in a tight spot. He technically could pop burst off of the pet and then send the damage into the hunter. Like he could arcane surge off of the pet into a knockback trap, blink it a little early. That's gonna be a big stun around the corner. Freezing trap, yeah, there it goes. He has to go for a full reset. Leto got Young exactly what he wants him. Young is close enough for a freezing trap though. Or no, freezing trap, breath. He's close enough to potentially get a breath. You gotta make sure you have a Hunter's Mark on the guy too, because he could go for an invis anytime. Stun around the corner. He has a blink. Breath available. He could go for a proper setup. Poly. Evocation. Full burst is available. He is kind of low in health. Maybe let it get some cooldowns. He's got a defensive. He can just press a defensive and just counter damage. Potentially. Disengage just to catch up to the guy. He's getting blasted out by the Phoenix though. Phoenix turns attention onto somebody else. Why is Phoenix attacking Cobra? This is going to be Leto trying to take him out. Oh, kill shot, but the Phoenix almost takes you. Oh, that Phoenix does a lot of damage, but he's kind of like a sentry. He's just attacking anything near him. Freezing trap onto Zor. Trinkets just to see if he can get himself that kill. That is very, very bold of you to trinket that just to get a kill. But now against Cobra, you're gonna wish like, oh, definitely shouldn't have used that trinket. He's got a succubus constantly CCing ya. He's got mortar coils constantly hitting ya. There's gonna be stuns from the Infernos. And avoiding those with a Blaze Storm though. Well done, well placed. As Cobra just try to see if he can get a succubus to catch the CC on Tazor. Full haste, full damage, stun to follow. Bonds of fell into a mortar coil. Doesn't catch it with the bonds though, but Chaos Bolt does go through. That's gonna be more Infernos dropping in little by little, dropping in a big old Chaos Bolt out of a portal with another gate, opening up even more portals. Quite a bit of damage to Zor. He's gonna be going for a big defensive. Scobre taking a bit of damage though himself. Only Dark Pact that he has the wall in case he needs to. He just trying to see if he can cut out Zor. Mortar coil not available for a bit. He needs a succubus I think to set up something. And he could just kind of take it slow, take it steady. Chaos Bolt may be just the end of ya. Close, not quite. Conflagration. He does pick up a little bit of health. Meatball from around the corner. Doesn't feel good at all though. It's a shockwave. He got a wall. But yeah, all he needed is just a one quick instant cast Singe. Taking him out. Proud is going to be up next. Are you a Night Elf? You are not a quick fade, trying to see if we can avoid the pet fear as a mortal coil does get to connect. This is going to be mortal fear, tricking out of Proud, the reflect up for Cobra. Nice matchup. He just stopped casting, give himself a quick reflect. That is going to be the void rift chasing after him. Try to avoid the rift. You can avoid the rift, you'll be fine. Avoid the void. It does go through wall. That rift goes through walls? So what the hell happened in that one arena, Tiger's Peak? Why doesn't it go through walls there? Chatta? Blizzard? I need to know. I need to know. Why? It went through this wall. This thing is sturdy. Look, Cobra is literally rubbing up against the wall. He can't go through it. And the rift does. But then you got Tiger's Peak. Like, this is just like, what? A bit of metal, a big hunk of wood, right? And the other one is straight up cement, rock, carved rock. Is it just like the material that it can't go through? Big horror onto Cobra. And Jay, Proud does have to go for a quick dispersion. Not in a great spot. Got a good potential setup versus Cobra, but just not enough to commit there. Not enough just yet. Got himself a bit of healing at 38% dampening. Not feeling all that good. Feeling to Cobra. Trying to avoid the succubus as best as possible. Void Torrent around the corner. If you keep Cobra slowed, he does go for the port. He got himself in position. Opportunity for you to go for a bunch of DPs. He's standing on top of a rift. Could be a lot of damage potentially. Slowed down by the pet. And taking a lot of damage though. That's a nice bit of explosion. Stun around the corner. Proud charging in. Does he have enough here? Mortar coil could be the end of ya. He has a super low mortar coil. He just needs one big bolt or something. Quick fear. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over. Stun, is it enough? Yeah, it's over. I was gonna say, it's like I keep seeing like, oh, is it over? Wait, he's still alive. Wait, but it's like you just never really know. You never really know. As it's gonna be Cobra backing up. Blush immediately close to avoid the succubus. There goes the gate. Try to go for a step. Does not really get next to him, and the succubus tried to CC a little early, didn't it? He probably did. As Blush ended up using cooldowns there too. Used at least a trinket, I think. And Cobra going in for a quick cannibalize. You can stop him. You can stop him too for it. Shadowy duel to make sure he can escape the sight of the succubus. The pets for some reason don't really work well with Shadowy duel and stealth. At the end of a Shadowy duel, he just, I guess, wanted to maybe get some cooldowns out of Cobra. Man, Cobra does have the pet right next to him though, so Plush is not really going to be able to find that thing easily. Unless you fan of knives, and they're just gonna get Cobra out the open either way. Get the shot, does go for the trinket immediately. Succubus getting interrupted. Mortar coil. Cobra is gonna have to follow up with the fear. Succubus, unless Shadow Meld. Oh, do you just Shadow Fury him? Get him out in the open with a slow, immediately fully dotted. Oh no! I guess Cobra only had a couple of places like, well, it's a rogue, right? Where's he gonna go? Sit out in the open with a Shadow Meld? Or go behind the pillar? He is definitely walking towards that pillar. He is a rogue after all. Full wall for Cobra. And there goes the stun for Plush. Goes in for a trinket. That's going to be a bit of damage. Falcon Shadows for Plush too, so he's got a big defensives here. Cobra with a bit of a shielding too with a dark pack. Going for the port. He still needs to get the succubus, so at some point stop Plush and get him out of the way. It is at least slowing him. I think he's waiting for Succubus to be in a good position to go for a Succubus CC. Maybe to pull Plush up from around the pillar. Mortar coil instead. Fear right after, locking the rogue out behind the pillar into a couple of incinerates. Is going to be a bolt to follow with the portal. Gouge for a second for the rogue, but he doesn't really have a lot to work with here. Shadow step, shadowy duel, but it's just he needs one more insta. Incinerate, yeah, he does it. Cobra does it and bringing it back for his team. Man, 3 for this man right here. Nice, let's get ourselves another one going, yeah? And also take a look at that healing for Shadow Priest as well. What's up with the goofy mustache? I don't know, man. At some point I decided to let it grow long and just maintaining it. At this point it's just like, how long can it keep going? Right? I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. I learned a lot about taking care of your mustache. Doing the whole handlebars thing. You know what I mean? Why not, man? You only live once. Imagine living your life and not having a goofy mustache at some point in your life. Some people can't even grow hair there. Above their lip. Let me see this. What? Authority of Air also heals for quite a bit. But what is that Void Leech? Okay. I don't think we can ban Void Leech right now. But also, it's not even something that can really enforce Void Leech. That is a lot of healing though. Wow. But I don't think it's something we'll be able to enforce because it's like a class ability. It's a passive. It's not like, what am I gonna do? Like look, like inspect the character before the Q4 arena, and be like, don't you pop that ability on there? And as soon as they, you know, queue an arena, and then once they, you know, at the very beginning, it's like, okay, team is getting prepped. You know, there's a countdown of like 10, 9, 8 before the doors open. They can just always switch over. It's not something I'd be able to enforce. That's the problem. That is a lot of healing, but it's not something I'd be able to like realistically enforce. You know what I mean? I get it though. There's a lot of healing. I wonder if they'll end up tuning it. Maybe. Who knows, right? Ready? 1 sec. 1 sec. Are we doing good plush? Because we'll go again. Because we will go again. Ready? Beautiful. I don't even know what arena to throw you guys into. We'll do hook again. We'll keep going up until we're done, and then I'll take a look at all these class changes. Keep the mustache, you mustache Charlie Rogue. Yeah. Imagine if I would just like saw somebody saying, "What's a goofy mustache?" and then I immediately went to the bathroom and just shaved it. Imagine how weak-willed of a man I'd be. I wouldn't be able to show my face anywhere in public society ever again. Imagine. Ha! What a goofy mustache. Immediately get rid of it the next second. How weak of a pathetic human being would I have to be? Just be like, Jesus Christ. Wow. I immediately gotta make some life changes. It's 150 kb per minute. 450. That is a lot there, isn't it? It is quite a bit. Not something I can enforce, but it's something we'll have to consider them in the future. That's for sure. That is for sure. Alrighty, here we are. Switch. Best rogue spec for BG Blitz? Probably like a sass or subtlety because they're stealthy and nice. Probably one of those. Those are pretty popular. I see a lot of people play those. What's your name? Damocile? Damocles? I don't even know. I almost want to call it Damocles because I feel like it sounds really, really good. Zor versus Krager. First up, warrior versus warrior, slashing, bashing one another with Zor taking a lot of damage. That is big executes. Krager just committed a murder in a hook point arena. What is happening? Banshee skulking around, got himself the bow, gotta get himself the angle. Hunter's mark. Krager knows it's gonna be a hunter. You gotta get an angle. He knows he's gonna get stunned up. That's a perfect opportunity for aim shot, rapid fire combo. It doesn't go for the full burst just yet, but eventually he's gonna kill shots around the corner. Is that Black Arrow too? What is that pet doing? A quick stun onto Krager. Does still hold on to his trinket for a while though. As Banshee backing up out of there, putting traps. Whoa, that reflect on the charge. That is so good. Just scooting, reflecting. That is so great. Banshee get quite a bit of damage from Krager, but now that he's under quite a bit of pressure himself though, he needs to find a way to root Krager and just unload a full barrage of rapid fires and aim shots. Like, if he can just stand still and do that, he'll be golden. Krager taking lots of damage, having to go for massive defenses. Got himself a little bit of pressure damage of his own. Charge trap, not really getting slowed down by that thing. While in a blaze storm, needs himself a couple executes. One more big execute. I don't know if Benchy's got anything left at all. I think it's over. Big heal. At least got himself a little bit of health to work with. Biting shot to Krager. Bit of rapid fire. I don't know if he got a trap me win for him. Storm bolt before he can get it going. Big old axe coming from above to swing in for yet another execute. With Plush skulking around right after towards Krager, trying to see if he can get himself a proper go, if at all possible. 20 seconds? Is it 20 seconds? What was it? What did I say? Did I say something about 20 seconds? What did I mention? That was 20-second dungeons. Hold on a second. Now I'm confused. The reflect, it is good. No, it is good to hit it. Yeah, if you can see hunters drop it down freezing traps, most of the times you can't really see the trap unless they're in camo. But if you can like see them, you go for the animation, you hear the sound, you're like, okay, I know exactly what this is. I can read, yeah. And sometimes like if you played for long enough, you can tell if it's gonna be a charge trap or a freezing trap. Kind of nuts. It's going to be Plush trying to get himself a go versus Kragar. Goes in, but kind of peels away as soon as he realizes he can't really puncture through the warrior stuff. Exterior kid shot. Potentially a second go is going to be better. Seps is committed. Quite a bit of cooldowns committed this time around too, with an evasion to follow. Kragar kind of limited what he could do versus Rogue. Maybe a fear. I don't know if he's got a fear. He just got to wait it out. Swig stun onto Plush. Maybe he can go for a heal. Cheap shot, but Kragar already DR plenty. Charge as it's going to be vanished out of the Rogue. Does he leave Kragar blood up, though, is my question. You got to make sure to rupture the guy. You got to make sure to leave a rupture so he doesn't get a heal. Picking up the eyes, should be able to see the Rogue. I think he is ruptured. Yeah. Yes, he is. But he knows the Rogue is nearby. He knows he's around the corner. He knows. Yeah. Zerkers? No, not Zerkers. Does end up shrinking out of the cheap shot, though. Stormbolt under Plush. He needs a heal. Kragar maybe looking at potentially using his big defenses right now. Does he gets hit with a disarm, disarms the Rogue as well. Roar to follow, putting a bleed on the Rogue. And the Rogue will not be able to catch a reset easily. Trying to get himself around the corner. Kragar, I guess, did not have a charge there. He saw where the Rogue was leaping in. Does get some damage going. Zerker's out of this gouge. He needs to be careful with the next stun. If he can blaze storm the next stun, that would have been massive. Plush does go for the cheap shot. Does he follow up with another cheap shot? He needs more damage. Kragar is just absolutely unleashing everything on him. Another rampage would probably pretty close to dead. Yep. Big execute. Second execute. Does he get another one? Quick charge to catch him. Vanish out of the Rogue. Got him some shields and everything available. Kragar trying to see if he can get himself an angle versus the guy. But he's in stealth. If only Warriors had a... Like, if only Fury had a bleed. If only Fury had a bleed. Because again, Paladin's a dot. Fury Warrior probably should... I guess they got what? Thunderous Roar, because there is a bleed, but it's like something they can bleed up more regularly, man. That is how you counter a Rogue. You need to have a dot. Magic, bleed, whatever. Any kind of dot. Because that will put him out in the open. Kragar does end up recovering a lot of health. The Rogue game will opportunity to catch his breath, and that second one kicking in. Let him recover all that health. Rogue goes back in. Shadow strikes, back-to-back fear onto the Rogue as Kragar trying to see if it can maybe lock him down. Evasion for the Rogue. Stun does go in for the stun. Trinket out of the Rogue off of that shockwave though. And that's going to be a disarm reversal back on the Plush. He doesn't have an escape. It's kind of limited on what he can do. Can't even blind gouge. Kragar Zerker rages out of it. Another execute. Shadow duel, and Kragar takes him out into the darkness. Wait, but because Kragar is in the darkness, Proud literally cannot attack Kragar because he's literally in the shadow realm for a second. He can't even get a proper opener on him. Reflect up for Kragar. Does not get to reflect a stun back at Proud, but does get to Stormbolt him and leaping away. Oh, for Kragar, there's an opportunity here. He's got to go up against two more casters. Maybe he can find a way to squeak out two more victories here. Possibly, potentially, Kragar charging in. Full burst, or at least trying to get some burst going onto Proud. He's got Avatar at the very least. Full interrupt onto the Shout, but the Void is still there, is still present. Needs to get himself Reflect, or potentially DR. He's going to take a lot of damage from the Void. Trying to see if he can maybe reflect out the Mind Games, was not able to. Still got him some defenses in case he needs to. He may need to be looking at defenses. That is going to be full Mind Games. Needs to heal. He's trying to see if he can fight through the damage, through the DR. And he's got himself a quick interrupt on the Shadow. On a pretty big shadowy hit too. Still got defenses. Proud, not really in a great health spot. Maybe looking to disperse right now. That's going to be executes out of Kragar. There goes a Trinket into Disperse. I feel like maybe committed Trinket and Disperse a little too close together. Maybe should have just Disperse insta. But maybe he was trying to see if he could follow up with something. Maybe panic. Nobody really knows. It is tough being in that kind of a situation, especially with a god like Kragar attacking you. Just absolutely savage and a quick root by the priest. Trying to see if he can get away from Kragar. But the warrior, he doesn't have a lot of mobility. He got charges, but not a lot in terms of movement speed. Big burst. Fear, but the Zerker is not available this time around. So Fear is actually getting huge value for Proud. Look at that man recovering. That's Kragar's full burst. That is unfortunate. Got himself almost completed Dark Ascension. Would have allowed him some zonal capability. Reflect down by Kragar in case there's a stun waiting for him. And Proud trying to be very careful. Void Torrent interrupted. And Kragar, as long as he gets to avoid most of those most of those abilities you'll be fine. Most of those little void bolts flying in every direction. Full freeze, full burst, as Young just gonna bear Cracker to block of ice, ray of frost, trying to go for a kick, does not connect. Second sun right after all those shatters are painful. Cracker leaping away. He does get himself avatar just to keep himself moving. Literally use an avatar, or rather, the artifact weapon ability. What's it called? I forget. But just to proc him avatar, just to break out of the roots, and he has a elemental that he can at least attack for some healing from bloodthirst. Defensive stances up. He does have big defenses coming back up very, very soon, but sitting in blizzards, man, he just got to root him. Stormbolt just to stop Young in place. He's just trying to control him at this point. Breath, trying to go for another sun. He has a trinket that time around. He does interrupt him on frost. Oh, that was such a good interrupt. He still is going to be able to spike you unless you trinket. You got to trinket. You may need to use defensives. Reflect last second. He got himself a big kill. Blaze Storm, but he cancels it immediately. That or is just a random proc of Blaze Storm. Leaping back in. He's just trying to stay on top of Young. There goes a full Blaze Storm. Trying to see if you can just stay on him as best as possible. Whatever healing you can get is what is going to help you. Got a Rallying Cry. That's going to be the reversal by the mage. Shrink it out of Cracker. Saved it for a little bit later. Interrupt him on frost. Breath is still going to connect either way. The poly to follow. It is super yard. Spike. I don't know if you can do much about it. He tried to reflect it. I think he might have reflected on Spike. Pretty sure he reflected on Spike. That or a flurry. One of those two. Charges back in. He's looking to get those executes in. Does not have any more charges. He's kind of limited on what he can do. Leap is available. Looking for another execute. Got himself the Rallying Cry. Fear on the meteor. Trinket out of Young though. Cracker, do you have anything left? Gets the mage back out in the open. Mage maybe looking for an ice block here. He has nothing. Reflect. What? He reflected something in that combo. He killed him with a reflect. What did he reflect just now? He just killed him with a reflect. The mage thumb's like, all right, I'm just gonna put him in a block of ice. He hit him with something that crit and it reflected back and killed him. What was that? What did you reflect? I need to know. I need to know. Holy. I thought, okay, it looks like Jay's probably gonna take it. Cracker is in a weird spot, and he just reflected just the hand of God back at the guy. Oh man, that was a lot. I'm out of breath. I need to know what he reflected. What was that? Was that just the fattest ice lance or something? I don't even. Holy. Alright, Cracker. Did we do more? Are we done? Get over? Okay. We reform. 1 sec. We reform. Okay, we remake, boys. We remake. Plush, join my group. We gotta relist it real quick. Molten Core, join us. Join us right here, right now. What is this? Oh, that's not even my mix. What the hell is this? Alright. We need a second to reform real quick. Alrighty. I'm out of breath after that one. I'm also really hungry, and it's about that time. Plus, we get you back in. Power Mini. So we get Power Mini. That's 2 people that haven't played. Panda Boxy, he played already. Okay, we'll get Panda back in so he gets a chance. So we'll get 1 more person that already played. I could get Arwin and Goaris and just roll with that. Or I could get another monk, yeah? You know, we'll get Bashk. We'll get Bashk. And Arwen. We'll bring Arwen back in. Yeah. I don't know how many more we got, but this is going to be our group for now. And then we'll, if we do more, we'll rotate more. Eventually Cracker is going to be gone for the night, but we'll just, we'll go with this. Alrighty, we're good. Okay. We do, what arena do we do? Blades Edge. 1 Blades Edge. Okay. I know, I got to ruin the night with the Blades Edge, but we do Blades Edge. 1 Blades Edge. I know people hate it for duels and in general, but we do 1. Everybody gets 1. I still gotta go back and look to see what the hell happened, man. Long time ago, DD round. I'll get, man. Maybe 1 versus 5. He did pretty good, man. Oracle and Mage were in for a new era of warriors. Dude, seriously, it was a rough one. Normally, mages do just run circles around warriors. Usually. It is wild. It is crazy. Wild, wild, wild. All right, Rogue Discord, what do you say about these changes, man? What do we say about these nerds, boys? Nothing? Okay. Well, if the Rogue Discord didn't say anything about nerfs, then we're probably okay. Alrighty. Here we are, boys. Switch. Let's see. We got ourselves, who is it? La Vin Kill. First up versus Arwen, the Paladin. He's just out here riding around, waiting for who's going to be first. Team Kragar hanging out in the corner. So Arwen is like, okay, that can't be them. Is it Kragar? He's like trying to figure out who he's dueling. Lav Kill getting that aim shot around the corner with a black arrow right after black arrow animation. It is getting a little better, but like it could use a better work. You know what I mean? Arwen taking lots of damage on a Lav Kill right now. Might not be in a great spot. Bubble out. If you can go in for a, I don't know, feign death camo maybe. I don't really know if you can at that point. But it looks like Arwen may be able to hammer you down. He doesn't have a bubble anymore. I think actually Lav Kill might just have it. Hold on a second. He's just going for aim shots. That's all he needs. He needs to make sure he has the guy in front of him and just finish him off with aim shots. Big knockback. Just an opportunity. Make some kind of a play off of it. Tried to go for charge shot, but the Paladin not really going to be slowed down at all with just a little bit of spilled oil on the floor of the Blade's Edge Arena. Quick scatter, blessing of protection. You can remove it. You can attempt to. He does get to remove it. Arwen needs something. I think it's just over for the Pally though. Or not. Or not. Or not. He does. The whole time I thought, wait, this is over. Wait, he's still alive. It is over. He's still alive though. It is over. But he's still alive though. And I'm just like, okay, well that's done. But I forgot Black Arrow is still ticking down on him. That is rough. Bando just tried to go for a big old haymaker kick to create some space. Biting shot immediately off of that second stun though into a trinket for the freezer trap. Lexi, full burst is available. Bando might be able to take it right now. Show right down for Lava. Is he going to walk out of this scot-free? Panda cannot attack it, so he has to go for a bit of self-heal. Lav is not playing. He is playing marksman, but he's not really playing with a pet. Some marksmen play with a pet. Others don't. Technically, you don't need it as much. But he still can be very, very, very incredible. Oh no, he does have a pet. He does get a pet. He doesn't have a pet. So they did change it so like hunters do end up kind of summoning a pet for certain abilities. I do like that. Freezing trap waiting for you. Hold on, Pando. Does Lav get to catch a reset off of this? Because he got a slow. Big wall. He's still close and touches death range. It's going to be a stun onto Panda. I don't know if Lav can just continue on the pressure. Does get himself a binding shot. He needs a bit more kiting, a little bit more slow. Scatters for a second just to get away from that hit into a touch of death either way, though. That is a tough one. With, what is your name? Wait. Is it thunder for you? Is that what it's supposed to be? Ili, how am I confusing my words? Something for you. Something for you. I don't know what the word something is. Rob. I know what we'll call him Rob. Because he does have the letters R-O-B in his name. Rob. We'll call him Rob. Rob up next. As an enhancement, those guys are getting a nice bit of tweaking very, very soon, however. Very, very soon. Big damage onto Panda. Goes in with a bit of karma. With a knockback for Rob. Backing up out of there really quickly as Panda rolling over. But Rob able to avoid him completely. Getting out of that. Coffin for you. That's his name? Coffin? I'll still call him Rob just because it makes it easier for me, but that's a cool name. A coffin for you. That's so good. Bando, mind me. Oh, I think it's over with the taser. Taking him out. Nice. For Rob. We'll call him Rob. I'm calling him Rob. Just to make it easier on myself. Flushes up next as Rob does still have remnants of that earthy stone bulwark totem, but it's not going to be enough to keep him safe here. It looks like the totem is still active somewhere. It's tried to refresh a little bit of that shielding, but versus a rogue, not easy to deal with. That's at least Rude the rogue is able to get away, catch a couple of healing surges. He's going to be able to get the totem down. He's playing the totemic too, so he's actually gets shields while totems are active, so he's got even more defenses. Into quick sunder for a second. He's got himself a little bit of that elemental damage too. Whenever he drop it down the totem, you can see like a fireball swinging around the totem. Certain abilities cause him to use up the fireball effect from the totem, dealing a bit more damage, so that's kind of cool. Even that mechanic is getting even better in the next build. Man, they really got to put your build too, man. Honestly, click shots for the rogue as another totem is down for Rob. He's got him some big ascend, but the rogue escapes it immediately. Even this guy's like, you bore me. Watch a rogue press advantage for Rob. Man, those Ascendance forms. I'm actually excited. They look kind of good. Well, some people don't like the hair that they got going on, but I kind of like them. I think they're neat. Lasso on to the rogue. Does go for the trinket. Knocked back by the shaman, but you can't really keep a rogue away from you all that easily with them steps. Especially the fact they got two of them. Sunder for just a moment. Rob needs something, anything to live. Blind by the rogue. He goes in for a trinket. At least moves the rogue for a second. The rogue trying to see if he can back up out of that. Does not look like he's going to engage, but he still wants to pressure Rob either way though. Getting the shot. Next game it could be the end. Next kidney could be the end. Unless Rob got a lasso, he goes underground. This man is underground. Knocking the rogue up for a second into a knockback. Kidney shot. Rogue does not have much to work with here, though. Hold on a second. If you get a lasso, I think it's over. Hold on a moment. The shaman just needs a stun. If you get back over there really quickly and stun him, root him around the corner, you can end this right now. He's trying to see if he can play it super steady. Lasso, I think, is done. He does achieve death. Wait. It's not done. That's not enough damage. I thought it would be enough, but it's not enough. Gouge for a second. Advantage for the rogue. He does get to escape it. Rob at least able to recover a little bit of health. He's got plenty of mana. He's got totems giving him shielding, and he's got ghost souls buffing up, giving him more maelstrom. That's going to make his healing even better. Eyes are available on either side. He may just want to use them. Yeah, he may just want to use them. Plus, does have a Cloak of Shadows. He does have a Shadow Meld. So he has an opportunity to escape and play around defenses. If Rob, I was going to say, if he could see him around the corner, maybe hit him with a root totem around the corner, that would have been amazing too. Sunder for just a second. Plus, Cloak of Shadows to follow him. Rob may not be in a great spot. Shields from totems are going to be huge though. That is giving him quite a bit of healing to work with. Lasso to stop the rogue in his faces for just a second, leaving him next to the totem just to pulse at him. Using flame check damage. Big burst out of the shaman. Oh! And hit the rogue with a quick heart stopper. Love to see it. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, this guy got a full tier set. Oh, wait, is that the 1800 set? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Not my favorite shaman set out of all of them, but pretty good either way. With Bashik trying to see if he can get on top of Rob. The guy is just not letting him get over there. Nice knockback, but I think Bashik might just take him. Yeah, it's just nowhere to go. Shamans, man, you got locked down. There's slows. There's just, unless you can leap or that knock the guy out, and that's about it. Like, it's just a monk. Not a lot you could do at that point, though. As Faz Gonzalez gonna be up next, immediately getting clashed right into an immediate disarm, into a binding shot to at least disrupt the Hunter for a quick second there. Hunter got himself full burst, Fist of Fury, everything flying at the Hunter. As Gonzalez may need something in order to give himself a bit of a breather. Scatter onto Bashik for just a second, got him to a wall. Are you Beast Mastery? Are you Beast Mastery? He needs to get his pants ramped up then. Hold on a second. I'm so used to marksmanship hunters, I almost never see Beast Mastery anymore. That's kind of wild. Fist of Fury flying for Bashik. Gonzalez needs to find a way to get away from Bashik though. Staying in the melee of the guy is not going to feel great. He's got a wall, so at least he can kind of hold on to it, but he still does need to get the kites going, get him knocked up in the air for a second into Eternal Shell. And Fast Gonzalez needs to be quicker than that, man. Much quicker than that. I don't know if he's got any traps to at least create some space. Scatter Shot does create him some space. Binding Shot also going to help out. Binding Shot! Binding Shot! Binding did nothing. Literally walked past it. Huh? He lived a touch of death. He lived a touch of death. And Krager, I think, should be able to crush Bashik, yeah? He's popping every defensive, every offensive, everything. Knocking him up in the air. Oh, but he's just dead. Dead to the dots, dead to the bleeds. The Krager took a lot of damage from his own karma. That's literally his own damage reversed back at him. He fought through that karma to take him out. Power of Manny gonna be up next. Is that a Star Wars reference? Is that what it's supposed to be? Lasso, Krager trying to see if he can go for a kick. Does go for a trinket. It's going to be a big lava burst sent in by power. Leaping away from Krager as he charges back in. Is that an Alien Blast? Is that a free Alien Blast proc? Might be a free Alien Blast proc. Krager does get himself a bit of defensive as Power Mania backing up out of there. He got himself plenty of ability. Big blast still flying in. Stun, trinket to follow. He just can't catch him. He just can't touch the shaman. Got himself one reflect for lava burst. And just needs to find himself a way to lock him down. Just needs a leap, needs a charge. The shaman got plenty of mobility. He's got the leap. He's got a way to get around. Oh, that's what it was. He leapt twice because one of them was a goblin racial. I just realized. Yeah, I forgot goblins have like the leap racial. It's actually so good. Yeah, the monk. Yeah. Yeah, man. Monks are kind of rough. Monks are definitely kind of rough at times. It's going to be a full storm bolt on to Power of Mini. Krager got stuck back there with the totem just pulsating lava at him. Lasso around the corner. That's gonna go for a charge, but look at that knockback. Second charge to catch him in place into a root right after, just leaping away. Kraken has a leap of his own, but a knockback could send him flying. Does he have the angle? Power Mage is trying to get himself some kind of damage set up into a knockback at the Kraken with a Frost Shock to follow to slow him. Elder Blast just thrown right through the wall too. Into another charge. Into a stun right after as he closes the gap. Man just sprints out of there. Does he have a root? Trying to root Kraken. Doesn't quite connect. Doesn't quite connect. Kraken having to turn around. Bloodthirst off of the pet. Knockback has a charge to recover from that one. He just needs to be very careful. Earth Shock, Frost Shock is going to hurt here. It's going to hurt because you get to put super far away. But it's also not going to feel great either. Into a lasso as he leaps in. Oh no, another knock, but doesn't have a charge. Right now it's just a question, does Kraken have the mobility for these knocks and these roots? That's all you're trying to figure out. Does he have enough mobility? Leap by the Shaman, throwable by Kraken. Maybe finally has the man locked down. Does go for full burst with Avatar and everything. Just needs one good hit. Knocked back yet again. Oh, it's just over. As he runs him over like a freight train. Catching up to with Bashik, also picking up to, and what is it called? Coffin for you with Broda, doing a bit of translation for me. Appreciate you. Also picking up too. Well done, boys. Well done. Now the question is, are we done for the night? Because we did a bunch of duels back to back, real quick, real fast. Normally by this point, Krager is done for the night. I want to see if he's going to be doing more. Because if Krager is done, we'll probably call it here, man. We'll probably call it here then. Go. He wants to go again. Oi. Okay, okay, we go again. Uno mas. I don't know how many more at least we're gonna go, but we're gonna go one more. Real quick. I'm getting very hungry. Very hungry. So at some point I am gonna have to peace out as well. I didn't even get to look at these class changes either, man. I just want to see what they're doing to my class. That's all I want to do. Nice fight, guys. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, crazy that they're nerfing Outlaw, man. But I was expecting for them to do some kind of rogue tuning. I wonder if it'll be enough of a tuning where it's like you play assassin or sub. Our tier set was buffed and baseline was nerfed. The changes amount to around 2% DPS loss in both builds, but our tier set isn't literally worth 1% damage, so that's nice. Isn't literally worth. Okay, so it's like a 2% nerf. All right. But at least the tier set is a bit more impactful. 2% less good. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a lot. Which? Got ourselves Damakel. What did I call you earlier? It was some like a Greek god Adonis type of a name, wasn't it? Domicile? Is that what I call you? Domicile? I don't even know. Is that his name? I don't know, even sure. Bash is gonna be first though. We are missing somebody over on team 2. I'm not really sure exactly. We're missing a shaman, aren't we? Hopefully they'll still load in. As Domicile trying to see if he can get himself a proper go. It's gonna be a bit of CC out of the monk, though, knocking him back. But the monk is back in with vengeance. Looking to. Probably gonna get stunned up, knocking him up in the air. He's actually gonna try to avoid the stun. The Z-axis. He put the mage up in the air, but the mage got the swirling AoE stun. But because the mage is above the monk, he doesn't actually get to hit him with that AoE stun thing. It's funny how things work. Tried to go for a clash, but he still does get frozen. That is unfortunate. Just give Domicile a chance here. I'm gonna call him Domicile. Or was it gonna call him Damocles before? I think I was gonna call him Damocles. It is a lot better. We got Damocles. Does get knocked up in the air yet again. Does he have a defensive? I don't know if it's an ultra. Hard to tell sometimes with ultras. But it doesn't look like he has it. Still got himself a big shatter bonus with a frozen bomb into Bashik. Bashik backing up out of there. You got blizzards. If you got maybe a ring of frost or fire, he doesn't have a ring of fire, so he's gonna back up out of there. Got himself maybe a bit of a reset behind the pillow. But the images are gonna keep you in combat as well as a water elemental. At the very least, cooldown reduction is gonna be great. Damocles, yeah, I'll go with Damocles. I know it's that's not exactly how you spelled that site. You probably spelled it correctly. I'm gonna call him Damocles. I don't care. I don't care. Look at this man. He's a mage shower extraordinaire. I'm gonna call him Damocles. I don't even care. Legs seem to follow for Bashik into a full celestial conduit, pulsing again and again at Damocles. This man backing up out of the altar, giving him quite a bit of... Was that not altar? It's just a reverse blink. Now it's altar. Should be able to catch up a lot of heal, hopefully. Bashing just backing up out of that thing, trying not to get frozen. He would use a Ring of Frost just to back away there for a second. Definitely. Does he have anything though? Volley, Frost Bomb, potentially big shatter bonus, Ring of Frost to follow. If you get a big shatter with a flurry, and trying to avoid the meteor with a karma to reverse it. Now I think you're just gonna want to stay on him. But look at the slows out of the mage. You can't even close the gap with the guy. As soon as you do close the gap, you just drop it down blizzards on you, knocking your back. You get too close, you hit you with a breath. You're just out in the open, and he's getting to mess around with you. Using the defense really early, trying to see if you close the gap. Breath to follow. As long as you got shatters, that Frost Bomb should do quite a bit of damage. It does get reduced. Meteor coming down, but it's not enough damage though. And that's going to be Damocles going into another ice block, going in for a quick ice bath just to get himself a reset and recover. As Bash is going in for a couple of fights on his end as well. Question is, are we good? Okay, we're good. I was gonna say for a second, he's just still for a moment there. I just want to make sure we didn't get a random disconnect though. 3 minutes into the match though, Damocles barely alive, barely keeping himself healthy, knocked up in the air, does not have a blink for that one, but looks of it, he's got instacast, he's got flurries, he needs to get himself a proper go. No chicken available for Bashik. If you can just see him, Social Conduit does get a proper go. Do you have the shatter bonuses? No, I think it would have meteored then, but I think it's just over. Hold on, Damocles barely any health. You just didn't touch the death of the guy. But Bashik backing up out of there. Wait a second, he just got so many procs too. Bashik just getting things turned around on right now. What is happening? I was thinking Bashik was just going to charge and get a quick touch of death, because the man is literally in that touch of death range. Breath? I don't know if he can incap and walk up and touch death, right? Maybe? Maybe? He's got shields, but they're kind of sort of healing. Sort of, kind of. Trinket immediately. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's got shields, but his health is still low. Should be able just to puncture through his shields into a ring of peace onto Lavan Kill, but Lavan Kill, I mean, he's got him in a perfect spot. Karma, just to make sure he gets himself that easy escape. The Karma at least denies love to... He got a volley. I don't know if he got the talent where he could see through volleys, because there's a talent they added for this expansion, kind of to mimic that Shadowlands ability, where you drop down a volley, you can attack enemies even if they're behind the pillar. It is very nice, but he doesn't look like he has a trinket or talent available to him. Aim shot around the corner, clashing the hunter back in with a quick incap to see how leg sweep. He does have leg sweep, trinket available immediately. Try to see if he can back up out of this as soon as possible. He's got him some procs with the rapid fire, but the guy's gonna hit with a disarm. Lava Kill technically has a lot of potential damage here, but can he commit on that damage? Knocked up in the air, cannot go for aim shots. At some point he needs to stand still and just get those aim shots back to back, because he's got a lot of potential there. Binding shot, but he's so low. Hold on a second, might need to go for a turtle. He's still gonna attack, he's still gonna hit. Oh, with a big kick right after. At that point, it's like, well, what do I do? Do a turtle? Do I just try to make some damage happen? I don't even know. Fast Gonzalez gotta be up next, trying to see if he can get himself a potential possible go here. Bashing, backing up out of there really quickly. And that monk, that is something you never really see. I like the way this guy looks though. I like the cut of his jib. I think they're actually gonna look kind of sick in that 20th anniversary set, because he got all that lightning and you look all shambled at the same time. Look like a thunderous god monk crawling out from the pits of grave, I guess, technically. Bashik knocking up in the air. Fast Gonzalez technically does not need to cast any of his abilities. He can just run and insta cast everything, but he needs to kite. He needs to find a way to get a lot of kite value onto Bashik. Just back away. That karma damage reversing back to him is not feeling great at all, but he needs to find a way to CC the guy and just control the fight as best as possible. You need to get a slow on him at all times. Get too close, too low into a turtle shell, and I feel like Bashik just needs one good hit. I don't know if Touch of Death's backup are available. Fast Gonzalez does pick up himself a little bit of self-heal, a little bit of recovery. In cap, leg sweep, not available. If you could root him in place or something, clash back to him. Close enough. Maybe Touch of Death. Knock him up in the air. Might be enough right now. Doesn't mean Touch of Death. Just taking him out as soon as he goes down. Immediately rolls back with Kragar charging in. His team getting ripped apart. He's got to get in. He got to step in and put an end to this. Quick stunner onto Bashik. He got himself the Zuan and everything activated. Kragar doesn't reflect something. I'm not really sure what you reflect the back of him versus Windwalker. Kragar taking lots of damage to hold on a moment in the Touch of Death range. Might be the bad spot. Rally cry. He's in a Touch of Death range. He needs a heal. Picking up a little bit of heal. It does end up taking down the monk. Oh, I was thinking it was touch to death end right there. Arwen trying to see if he can take down Cracker. Doesn't reflect last second. That's a lot of hammers flying at the man. Disarm and armor for a second. I don't know if Cracker has any healing. I think it's just over, right? Yeah, no, that is a lot of damage. With Rob gonna be up next. This monk is diabolical, dude. He's absolutely just popping off. Holy. With a bubble for Arwen. Just needs himself just a bit more damage to keep the pressure on to Rob. I know I'm gonna say him wrong, but it's just easy to call him Rob. Big burst on Arwen off that stun. And it's just done. He bubbled, so he had nothing left. Unless he runs Spell Warden, he's literally can't stop this damage. Plush just absolutely getting decimated. Holy, what is this damage? This enhancement. Plush. Oh, I'm panicking for Plush. Plush is probably panicking on his end, like, what was happening? Vanish Cloak, what is happening? What did this get hit by? And look at Rob. He got attacked by the rogue and he's perfectly comfy. He's chilling. He's hanging. Oh, man. Plush does have a vanish. He has evasion. So he has some cooldowns to work with. Rob can hit with the kidney shot. He has the earth elementals to give himself a little bit more health to work with. Lasso, trinket out of the rogue. I don't know if Rob can do the same thing again here. Potentially, maybe, but cheap shot by the rogue. Let's go for a quick underground play for a minute. Try to see if he can sunder the rogue. Doesn't catch him, but the root does catch him. Ghosts are biting, nipping at the rogue's feet there little by little. Does not even play the I notice he doesn't play the Ellie wolves. He just plays like the normal wolves. So he has a lot of physical damage behind him. So I guess he's playing Wind Fury then, yeah. Gotta be. Plush does go for a cheap shot, but just using it to escape the shaman. I don't know if he has enough mobility to catch up to Plush, or if he has another root totem. Could potentially just throw it out, but I think he's just gonna pick up the eyes, yeah. I think he might just have to. Plush trying to see if he can cut across the other side of the arena. Rob, if he's careful, should be able to know that the rogue is behind this pillar. We'll be able to put him out of stealth. Try to go for a quick CC. No! Doesn't get to go for a sap or anything, just goes in for a kidney shot. The totem is super far away, not in a great spot. Still providing some shielding for Rob though. Oh, that eviscerated the end. He got wall, he's got a little, no, not enough healing. Apparently not enough healing. Yo, Bashok just absolutely taking the team apart there at the end. Well done. Wow, 3 seconds for touches of the Cracker. Oh no, so that would have been a touchdown then. Yeah, that would have been amazing. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Man, that was good. That was good, dude. I need food. I am starving. I need something to eat, man. I have not eaten lunch or dinner. I've been waiting this entire time. I don't know if Cracker is doing more. Okay, hopefully. Oh, I think he's doing more. I think Cracker wants to do more, man. I gotta get food, man, at some point. I want to eat. I think we might just have to call it because he's trying to make another group. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. What did Plush say? Someone left? Oh, it's okay. You know what? I'm a right to Kragar. No. Where's the thing? Nova Party? Oh my god, dude. Are we doing more? Because I'm hungry, dude. I need to. I am very hungry, but I'm enjoying these duels a lot, man. Zawai еще 2 и спать. 2-3. Oh, he wants to go for 2 or 3 more, man. He wants to go for 2 or 3 more, man. То есть что-то. Может, я думал, может сегодня все? Может сегодня все? Окей, man. Или один. Сегодня один. We can do one more. What about this? We can do one more. We'll do one more. We'll remake the group. We'll get the boys in. Yeah? One more? Okay. He said one. He's fine with one more. Plush, we're gonna remake the group. Remaking the group for the final round for the night. Final one. Last one, because I gotta eat, man. I haven't eaten anything at all today. Milk Crate, get back in here, you beautiful bastard. You get back in here, my man. Plus get back in here, my man. Yeah, there we go. If you guys want to rejoin, we gotta get the groups listed. That's me, Milky. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. So the group is listed. We'll get Goiras back in here. Everyone played, and we'll see if we can get a fresh new body. +1. Groups are listed, boys. Find us in under Molten Core. Listed under Molten Core. We need 2 more. We need 2 more. 2 mas. 2 mas. Here we go. Panda, Bashik. The 2 played already? I mean, I guess it would be our 2, right? We'll just go. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do these guys. And we'll just roll from there. That'll work. That'll work. Alrighty. What arena do I throw you guys into? Have we done Lordaeron? We haven't done Lordaeron. Lordaeron. Literally the only way I can remember how to spell that arena is by sounding it out like that. But Dal, that's kind of childish. Isn't that what kids do? Shut up! I need it, dude. That's how you learn how to spell words, English words as a Russian. Is you would just kind of sound it out by the letters. So Lordaeron, you would pronounce it as Lordaeron, because the AE letters, somebody who's born in Russia, learning those is kind of difficult in terms of the sound, because when you hear the word Lordaeron, Lord Aaron is essentially what I would imagine it would be spelled as, but Lordaeron, I wouldn't have the AE implanted in my brain, right? It would just make sense to me. So I had to announce him as Lordaeron in order to learn the spelling of it. And that's just how you do in Russian. Just announce it out completely, all the way through. And to some degree, I still use that in order to make sure I get the spelling right. Except now my brain is rewired to be all English instead of Russian. But there it is. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I know it was very boring. Let's get to the fun, yeah? Switch. We got ourselves, is that Hokan? Hokan first up versus Band Boxer. Immediately rushing away from the guy. Look at him just backpedaling out of there. The fastest backpedals in the West. There's Panda locking it down with quick leg sweep. Hokan playing Beast Mastery, so you can sprint around. He just needs to make sure he's kiting out Panda, letting the Pants do a lot of the damage, trying to stay away from the Monk. He got full Celestial Condi with his Wen joined in. Hokan, I mean, it's just unless he can separate away from the guy immediately, he's going to be in trouble. Does get disarmed into a clash right after trying to go for a bit of a knockback. The pets are ramping up quite a decent bit of damage. You just got to keep Panda away from him. That's what he's got to do. Ring of Peace, maybe a Turtle Shell. Hokan does have to go for a Turtle Shell. At the very least, the Turtle Shell does give him quite a lot of healing. He gets quite a bit of healing every time he turtles. I think every time he also uses Cheetah. Every time he uses his Wall, or not Cheetah, Survival of the Fittest too. So he has quite a bit of self-healing every time he uses a defensive. So it's quite a bit. It's quite a decent bit. Karma to follow, I think for Hokan is just over. Unless you can just live it. You're just trying to see if you can walk out of there. Is it enough though? Is it enough though? Is it enough though? No, I think it's not enough. He does get a random Zuwen spawn. Touch of death, yeah. What's up next? It's gonna be Feral? Looks like it is Feral Metro. That's an easy one. Metro charging in, quick stunner. Yo, them Ferals, by the way. I wonder if we'll see a lot of Ferals tomorrow over on the NA. Oh, Metro just goes in for the jugular. He actually Shadow Melded that too. I think he Shadow Melded for a second stun, didn't he? Flush is going to be up next. Sap immediately as soon as Metro goes into bear form. At the very least, like if you're fighting against a rogue, it's at least better if you're bear form. What is that reset? Plush having to go for a trinket. Metro may need to go bear form here now. Dude, having to get a trinket out of the rogue that early. Oh, that is so good. As the rogue goes in for a trinket, cloak, a shadow multifold. He still dotted though. He has to go in for a shadow trick immediately. It's going to be a Heart of the Wild for Metro. I didn't realize how Heart of the Wild that early. Full burst by Plush though. What is happening? Metro with a quick wall burst get right after. Maim onto Plush. Has got himself a little bit of that Feral Frenzy. Big bites. Bash. Oh. It is over. My goodness. As Goaris is going to be up next. Hit with an Urso's not getting yoinked. I guess I already get yoinked. How do you say one more Russian? Один. Sure. You said Din? I don't know. +1, I guess. One more. I have no idea. I'm trying to remember how to say one more hit rush. I have no clue. Drawing a blank on that one. I would ask Krager at this point. Please say +1. That's all I know how to say. +1. Which I guess in certain contexts can work too. You sure? No? Oh, really? Okay, that actually makes sense. Now that you say it, Bogda. Now that I hear it, I'm like, oh wait, yeah, that actually makes sense. It's more literal, but it works. It's more literal, but it works. Metro. How you doing? Barskin, Goers. I love how we go on tangents here for some of these duels. A little duels with a bit of that Russian lessons, dude. Let's go. Irish trying to see if we can back up out of the quick blind onto Metro. Got himself full stun with a what is it called? Winter relentless. Big bite though by the feral. Oh no! Oh, it's dead. The bleeds, the bites. It's just a trifecta. You can't stop it, Military. Charging in as a shaman, knocking him back for a second. He needs to find a way to tame the kid. He needs to wrangle him up with a lasso. Metro also want to see a mog. It looked kind of interesting. Into the static totem. That static totem I think is a lot more consistent than before, man. It is locked him down. He can't escape it. Big lava burst flying in from Mercury, but Mercury's health. Mercury, your health. Feral Druid didn't really get too much of an opener on you, but the bleeds are doing work. Lasso, is that enough though? It might be enough. Big ascend. You got a nice proc. Metro is behind the pillar, catching up quite a lot of healing though. Try to go for a root totem around the corner, doesn't quite connect. Doesn't quite hold him in place though. That ascend may be enough. Knocking it back as a main comes out. Is that going to be enough? Dots by the feral. Look at that dot damage though. Throwing him down for Military, but biting through that shield fairly easily. He's looking for a bit of that healing. Has got himself the Ellie Blast flying through with those ancestors joining into battle. Watch it over, Valkyrie. There's another ancestor right here just kind of floating about. I like those guys. Always been a staple of this arena, haven't they? Metro fully healed up, ready to go. Mercury without a trinket, Metro without a trinket. It's really going to come down to whoever gets the most amount of, I guess, dot damage at this point. Mercury taking quite a bit of damage though. Those bleeds are not feeling good at all. Metro charging him. Lasso cannot really go anywhere. He got wall coming up very, very soon. I don't know if he's got much healing though. Feral backing up out of the bear form, looking for a bit of that frenzy regen. He's got wall this time around, so if he's gonna go in for damage, he's better make it stick. He better make it stick. Getting knocked out in the open lava burst, trying to go for skull bash. Somehow reaches it, even though the totem does end up yoinking it back in. Into a meteor, slamming down by the fiery elemental, knocking Metro back. He's got wall though. This is an opportunity for him to commit some damage. Got himself full feral frenzy, stunned up by the shaman, trinket, but the earth shock gets him. Oh my goodness. Fury Bjorn is gonna be up next. Charging in versus Milker. He does go for the wall, backing up out of there. Is this gonna be enough for you to survive? He's got Guardian. He's got also Guardians joining him, but he's also got a Guardian of Ancient Guard. Ancestral Guardians? I think it is. Yeah, he's just not a lot you can do, man. Super high dampening. And the team, too, has been dismantled quite a bit by the Feral Druid. My goodness, Bosch is the last one left. With Fury Bjorn immediately disarmed, backing up out of the quick shock. We're trying to see if he can wait out until he gets weapon back. It's going to be full Celestial. Avoiding a decent portion of Celestial damage down into Bosch. But I don't think he's got much. He's got defensive. Bosch could still puncture right through it, though. Unless Fury got a bit of survivability. Those Bloodthirsts are doing a lot of work. Hardest work in Bloodthirst right now. Touch of Death doesn't have taken it with Rob gonna be up next. Charging right after Earth Elemental and everything is available. Bosch trying to get himself a decent angle potentially. Leg sweep to follow. Full blast damage is available. Does go for the knock up while underground? Huh? You can knock him up while he's literally underground. Wild. Lasso real quickly onto Bosch though. He can't go anywhere for Rob into a full sunder. Picking up a lot of healing though, and Rob just trying to see if we can kite Bask. I'm messing up names, man. I'm hungry. My brain's melting. But he's trying to see if he can pull him away from the pillar. Deny him any kind of support behind the pillar. Really would like to have the monk out in the open fighting him and lock him down with a big ascendance. Stun, maybe the ascendance situation here. Hold on a second. Doesn't quite go for it. Double stun is perfect though. Yeah, I think he's waiting out for the karma. I think that's what he's really, really afraid of. It's the karma of that ascent. But now he can just unleash everything. Unleash all of the elements. There goes a full ascent. He's got that range. Big blasters. It's gonna be, oh my god. That's so much. So much. Yeah, even he's just standing over him like, yeah, know your place. At least that's what I imagine he would say. He's too nice for you though. He'll never say that. Metro with 3. Feral Druids, man. Picking up the steam. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a lot of Ferals tomorrow, yeah? My goodness. Спасибо за игры. Thank you, my man. Here we go. I'll move right to him. Appreciate it. Alrighty, boys. Well, with that, we're gonna call it here, man. That was a lot of fun, though. That was a lot of fun. I am starving. I need to get some food. I might be raiding tonight, so this is why I'm like trying to. I had a busy day today. Really busy today. You guys have no idea. I'm doing a lot. Doing a lot over the last few days. GG's made GG's, boys. Tomorrow we're doing more duels, bringing it back over for the region of NA. And I hope you guys will enjoy it, man. Hope you guys will enjoy it. But tonight, we're done. Back next week, though. If you guys want to join back in and participate, you're more than welcome to. Next week we will have even more groups, even more rotations. Get some gear this week and bring back full glory next week, yeah? Hopefully see you guys then. Tomorrow, again, more duels over for the team NA. GG's, plus you played fine, man. Honestly, this is a bit of gear and that's all. You're good, honestly. That's rogue, dude. That's rogue. We scale with gear, so a little bit of gear and we're popping. Thank you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for popping into the stream. I appreciate you. And as always, I'm really bad at English, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for even more 5v5 1v1 duels. Alrighty, boys? Alrighty, have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.
Homie,